Swapping over. Hello. Hello, everybody. We're back with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're gonna play this game today. Oh god, I'm peeking bad again.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, my mic is big bully lately. Does not want to work with me.
Yeah, I think we're...
But you know work with me. Yeah.
Okay,
I think I lowered it a little bit.
That should be
I'm just
fine.
too loud for the world. I'm sorry, world. I'm sorry. I'm so loud.
It's very loud. That's okay. Anyway,
We're
hello.
Hello. We're on case 4.
Yeah.
We're about to go to the trial.
Yeah.
About damn time, too.
True.
I mean, really, though, it's been a long time since we went into trial. I mean, just, because that's, like... But yes, I finally want to get into this trial because I just want to be in a trial.
Yeah.
The investigation was kind of meh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was very... We didn't learn anything.
We, like, barely learned anything. All we did was get introduced to characters. It's not we got, like, what, 2 pieces of evidence? That was it?
Yeah,
Like
and
case
then
4 of all thing?
we solved something like pretty much very irrelevant to what was going on, so...
Exactly, that was the problem I had. It was like, yeah, it was fun solving the case of, did they get a tiger from the fucking zoo?
Yeah, it's interesting, but like...
But like, at the end of the day, Herlock even says itself, like, oh, it had nothing to do with the case anyway. It's like, why did we do this? Ugh. I wasn't a fan of that one. But hopefully it picks up. This one's been a kind of a meh case for me so far, aside from the defendant, who I've been loving a lot. Anyway, let's get started.
Yeah,
Jake.
let's go.
My god, my eyes are now freaking out. Listen.
You good?
My model is not working with me today.
Oh no.
Let me mess with it really quick. You're gonna see something.
Oh no, don't look. My immersion.
Oh look. I don't know. Your immersion's ruined. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm not even looking at it and it's ruined.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my model. Okay, anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Let's go.
20th of February, 9:23 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. Well, I never expected this. Who'd have thought we'd be back in here again so soon? We're on a study tour of Great Britain, with the intention of learning the country's legal practices. In order to research the latest court procedures here, we need as much court experience as possible. Well, yes, I suppose that's true, but for the person in the dock, it might well be his or her only time in court, and that could be life-changing. In which case, treating it as research may seem a little crass. Oh, when you put it like that, you're quite right.
I'm going to
Yeah.
assume this is him.
Mhm.
Good morning!
Yep.
Uh,
Hello. Mr. Natsume, good morning.
Just my tie real quick. Oh, someone behind me. Am I just my handkerchief, my mustache? Oh, someone else behind me.
Oh dear, you were right. Your eyes are terribly bloodshot.
They are actually kind of red if I look at it.
Yeah.
Look, doesn't it look like they are a little red?
Yeah, they are.
The early bird catches the worm, as they say here in Britain.
Yes, I've heard that expression.
I really don't want to catch a worm. So I tried to split out to wake up early, but I was so worried I couldn't catch a wink. And now I'm absolutely exhausted as a result.
Do all literally people take things so literally? Thank you for putting your faith in us today, Mr. Natsume.
Uh-oh. Not much faith. I was at 9 lives! My whole future hangs in the balance. I'm... too terrified, too tremble!
But...
Oh my god. You're terribly trembling.
Really? Because I can feel tremors in the floor.
I can't do this! I can't take it! Although, look, I'm a student Miss Naruhodo Esquire. Oh god, we're still calling her
Forgot
that.
about that.
Objection! Hey, it's Oriful, how are you?
Yes.
I caught a glimpse of the public gallery as I walked by the courtroom. It looked like the opening night of opera. There were so many people. I had no idea my case was such a notorious fair here in London.
Oh, neither did I.
Oh, I suppose my tags were deleted. When did that happen?
I have no idea. Do you know why that may be, Mr. Sato? Did you erase Lamp's tags?
Hey! Stop that! Susato, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, Mr. Naruto, but I have no idea. So that online look on your face just coincidence then, isn't it?
Don't hide the truth for me! It's because of the Reaper, isn't it? God, I can't get over how his eyes are actually bloodshot. Like, I don't know if that was like that before or not, but...
I'm not sure, but he was kind of far away before.
Yeah, he was kind of far.
Is that right, Mr. Sato? I purchased as many different newspapers as I could find this morning, and yes, Lord Antiques is on the front page of every one. I know it. Sometime the prosecutor was dubbed the Reaper of the Bailey. He stopped appearing in court, it seems. It's been several years now, in fact, until the day before yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Mr. Gregson told us something similar, didn't he?
I forget, what did he say? It's been a while. Oh god, wait, I did Gregson, didn't I?
No,
this... 2 days.
Wait, well...
Nope.
Have you restarted? I know she said Gregson, but it was her blips saying it.
Oh, no, you do it then.
The trial 2 days ago marks Lord Van Zeek's return after a very long hiatus. Trial of Magnus Gilded. What a harrowing experience that was. I believe that appearance made even greater waves here in capital than today's. But we wouldn't have realized, of course, of just arriving in the country. Why is the Reaper back in the Bailey so soon, for what appears to be a mundane murder? That's the question the papers are asking, and they're all speculating various answers.
Mundane is the most significant saga of my century saga of the century to some of us.
Oh dear, no offense, Mr. Natsume, but that is how the papers are describing it.
Well, lest we forget the fact that it could spark an international incident. Yeah, I think I brought that up last time. It's kind of we're in this country now, and it's still the same thing where it's like, a Japanese person kills a English person.
Yeah, that's kind of been a theme of the game, honestly.
Yeah. Obviously, the reappearance of this infamous prosecutor has caught people's attention. There's another blatant similarity with the trial of 2 days ago.
Yes, I agree.
Welcome, student Miss Naruto Esquire. It's you!
Me? Well, I suppose that's true.
Both times, it is you who stands against this legendary prosecutor. It can only mean that you're friends with the Reaper!
Please, I don't rub shoulders with Deathbringers. I'm afraid there's only really one other explanation. It can only be another example, Mr. Naruto, of your uncommon bad luck. Thanks for that.
Oh, it's just my luck. Why must I be represented a man with such frail fortune? By the least lucky lawyer alive!
Well,
at least lucky lawyer living. That would have been better for your little wordplay you do.
Yeah, true. Well, let's not forget that it was you, Mr. Natsume, who asked me to represent you. Yeah, if you want me to leave, I'll just leave. I don't really know anything anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's true that I'm just a student new to London with little in the way of experience, or skills, or luck. But I promise you this. I'll fight your corner to the bitter end. I don't believe in you, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, benevolent locum student Mr. Naruto Esquire. God, I love it when he's just so absurd. That makes him so ridiculous.
You're not alone with us here, Mr. Natsume. Whatever happens, we'll always be on your side.
Oh, benevolent non-locum assistant Miss oh my god, Miss Mikotoba Esquirus. Fuck.
Doing it for everybody now.
No. I am in your debt forever. I shall never forget this great kindness for as long as I live. I was interrupted.
You were interrupted. Mr. Natsume, counsel for the defense. The court session is about to begin. Kindly make your way into the courtroom at once. Alright then, Mr. Natsume. It's time. Let's go.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was someone else.
Uh-uh.
Yes! Sorry, too many stutters?
I mean, you're good. This is it. My second appearance in a British courtroom. My second trial against the Reaper.
The Reaper.
I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. This time, I won't let my faith waver. I'll leave my client to the last. I mean, generally a good idea, but listen, if they're guilty, they're guilty, okay?
Yeah, with the last case, you shouldn't... If they were guilty, it's whatever. Not everybody you're gonna defend is gonna be innocent.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably gonna be very rare, but like, come on now.
Yeah.
Just like you believed in me. But it's...
But? It's... What?
You were saying something, I cut you off.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh?
You're hearing things.
Maybe.
There's a ghost in your room. Do you hear the other lamp speaking to you? You do. I think you need to go see a doctor.
No, I'm good. I haven't bought one of those yet. I think I can do
You
this
haven't bought
now.
a doctor yet?
No.
What do you mean you haven't bought a doctor yet?
No, that's what I meant. I meant a lamp.
You don't have a lamp yet? What the fuck?
I mean, I want a lumen. I've said that before.
Oi! What the fuck?
Yeah?
Am I not good enough for you?
You're not mass-produced yet.
Am I not good enough for you, Jake?
I mean, you gonna come to my house and light my house up? You gonna come
maybe
visit?
I will.
Maybe you should.
Do it, baby. I'll light up your house. I'll do it. Just don't throw me in the trash.
Yo, could you imagine an in-person Ace Attorney? That'd be fun.
What do you mean?
Like if you actually came over and then we just did Ace Attorney like normal.
Oh, fuck you.
That would be fun. Anyway,
We'll just dump on you the whole time.
man.
I would come over, bring you khakis and a red shirt. Say,
Oh, fuck
"Here's your
you! Get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome.
cosplay."
Believe I can do this now. I'm ready for this fight.
Are you sure you're ready for this fight in your khakis and red
No,
shirt?
shut up. Not ready for that fight. I don't want that. Keep it to yourself.
No, it's a fight you're never gonna win.
Fuck.
And you're always gonna know about it 'cause it's always gonna be present.
Man. 20th of February, 10 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom. Hey, Jason, what's up? We're in court.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
In name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. Now call on the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is fully prepared, my lord.
The defense is ready, my lord.
Are we, though?
No?
The Nipponese truly are a fascinating breed.
Sorry, what?
Lord Strongheart has told me all about you. That you are a student who arrived in London but 2 days ago. A mere amateur.
Do you have a point?
Being a compatriot, you feel compelled to try to help the accused, I suppose. Typical Nipponese arrogance.
Forgive me, but the arrogance is an appropriate description. Susato-san. After all, at our previous encounter, the defendant was found to be innocent.
But then he died.
He did die. But he was innocent, that's fine.
We beat you, that's what matters. Very true. The most fascinating, if dark, trial it was too. The tragic conclusion came later, of course. Here's to the acquitted and his unfortunate violent end. It really does make it seem like he's the actual killer.
Yeah. Thank you, consuls. I see both sides are in fine fiddle. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are you ready to carry out your duties here in court as impartial members of the public? Oh.
Oh. We must have... Hi, fair play.
Hi there, fair play. What the fuck you doing back here?
You never know when you might be down on your luck. But even fair play for everybody. I don't remember his voice. It's been a while.
There was something like that.
Do we doing the repeat thing where like I do one, you do one?
I mean, that works for me.
Yeah. You get stuck with all the women again, or I get stuck with all the women again.
I mean, probably that's gonna happen. Well, I must warn you, I'm rather more ruthless than I appear.
I say she's gonna be the most offensive one of the group.
Huh.
She's gonna be the first to make an offensive comment. I'm gonna say it. I'm calling it. Yeah, she looks like it. She looks like the person who would literally look down on people.
Fair.
Oh, well, not me. What you see is what you get. Oh, a peace-loving fellow.
He reminds me of, whatever that guy's name
the
was.
other one?
Yeah,
the Mr. Horse Person.
Yeah, horse person. Whatever his name was. Oh. Well, I'll take the last one then, I guess.
I did her as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did the... Does he look like first? I thought the same thing. I was like, hey, Red, how you doing?
Hey, Red.
Yeah, he does. I forget what voice I gave for her.
It was very, like, high and haughty, kind of?
I'm afraid to say, I think it's quite possible that the mustache fauna did the deed.
That was it. Come on, what are we waiting for? No doubt he did it anyway.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
We got fucking Santa at the end. Alright. Very well, let's proceed. Opening statement, if you please. Who advances?
At least we have nobody licking their knife again.
Yeah, true.
God.
Listen, is that guy gonna be a killer at some point? Because I would
not
believe
doubt
that.
it. Yeah, licking his fucking knife. But I think wasn't he like a barber or something? And that was what we found out.
I think he was a
that assumption
barber.
we made.
Even so,
Very recently, Great Britain signed an alliance with a rising power in the Far East. The accused in the dock today is a student from that same land, a certain Mr. Soseki Natsume. And while our country has extended this foreign student the warmest of welcomes, regrettably, the kindness has not been returned. In fact, this student is accused of the most sinister act. Oh wow, already throwing a chalice. Of plunging a knife into the back of an innocent woman who was doing nothing but walking down the street. A knife crime. I tell you from bitter experience, those are the worst. What a oath they are. Yeah, fair play, we know.
Just look at that sallow complexity and short stature. He's one of those dreadful Japanese. Alright.
I called that.
Alright.
I called that.
Good.
I told you.
Yeah,
she's one of the people. She literally looks like someone who looks down on people.
Yeah.
Like that literally looks like her whole character. I'm a posh British woman. I could not look down. I look down on anybody who dares not look like I.
Yeah.
Like that kind of nonsense.
Yeah. Great. Come on, let's get this over with. Come on with me now. Everyone, 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
Someone get this guy a megaphone?
Yeah, exactly. Pray, forgive the discourtesy of smashing my hallowed chalice here in this great chamber. And don't worry, we'll have someone to sweep it up later.
You'll have someone sweeping up later, and you've done worse things already.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to break your whole wine bottle. Allow me to call the first witness to stand.
First as in one? Okay.
I was about to say, yeah.
Very well. Bailiff, please leave the inspector in, please.
Oh, okay. So he is our gumshoe.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's our first witness for a case.
Makes sense.
Your name and occupation, please. Yes, sir. Elias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard. Hey, Killjoy, how are you doing? What is that emo? What's that emo? What is that? What is that thing? That's an Aethel emo. I don't know what that is. What is that thing? But yes, how you doing, Killjoy? I hope you are doing quite well. Would you please surmise the events for the case of the court inspector? The victim is thought to be a young woman in her 20s by the name of Oliver Green.
Beg your pardon, Inspector. Thought to be.
Yes, having been stabbed in the back by his attacker's knife, the victim fell unconscious. That was 3 days ago now. She's been comatose ever since.
What?
Faking it comatose.
So I don't even know who she is for sure. Yeah, they
Is she
don't.
just dead and, like, we don't know, or...
It just, she's not awake.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, throwing out different theories to myself, and also to everyone else.
No, you're good.
Faking it, we don't know if she's actually dead or not, like, she might actually be dead and nobody knows it, or we don't know it.
How would they, well, would they hide it, though?
I mean, we've seen prosecutors hide worse in
I mean,
past
true,
trials.
but, like, what would that change? Oh.
Change the sentence, and, like, maybe down the line, there's, like, some evidence. Time will tell. Oh my god, my biddy thing is still not working. Ugh.
We'll look into that later.
Yeah, my bits thing. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Killjoy. Time will tell. Thank you. Yeah. Man, I'm upset. I set up that biddy thing and it doesn't work. I don't know if it's because it's got the music, but then that wouldn't make sense because I got the JoJo music with fucking... I know, it doesn't make sense. Ah, well. Thank you so much, Killjoy. Anyway, continue, Jake.
Comatose, I see. Your life is not in danger.
Fortunately for the Eastern student, the charge will not be murder. Ray, elaborate on the details, Inspector. Sir, I could ask everyone to look at this street map. Oh, well, I fucking lost his voice.
Who's in there?
As I mentioned, the incident took place 3 days ago, at exactly 5 in the afternoon. There we go. Happened on the pavement running along Briar Road, a wide thoroughfare for horse-drawn vehicles. It had not been long since it stopped snowing as the victim, Miss Green, was walking down the street. That's what be. Out of the blue, she was stabbed from behind by the accused and stabbed in the back. Luckily, the young lady's life was spared, and she's currently being treated in the city's hospitals. Does she have insurance, though? That's the important question. Well, being unconscious as she is, we've been unable to take a statement from her, of course. Although I think we already addressed that there wasn't insurance yet at this time, unfortunately.
I don't think so.
Man.
Yeah, you tried that first case.
Here's the case file with everything we know about the victim so far.
Thank you, Inspector. The court will accept the documents as evidence, if you please. Let me just look at that, like, right now, please. Actually, yes, I'd like to know something.
Alright, young woman unconscious, holding stabbed one to the back, olive green, stout build, early 20s, pavement of Briar Road, east side, what the fuck, Raleigh Beat?
Raleigh Beat.
The victim remains unconscious. Her name was gleaned from personal effects. Other details are unknown. Apart from a single stab wound from a large knife, no other sign of injuries were observed. The assailant was seen running away with a reporting officer, was slightly arrested the following day. Okay.
Not a ton to go on, but okay.
I say very basic.
Yep, we only have this receipt, huh? Just books.
Yep.
And the map. Okay, great.
What of the weapon that was used? So I have it right here. It was removed from the victim's back. It was like a switchblade.
Thing is starting to make me scared to walk down the street now. If he did like that, almost anybody would have been able to stab the poor woman.
What's that mean?
Even the scraggy-looking Soseki-san, I suppose.
You could literally stab anyone with anything. What does that even mean? Is it because she's fat? Is that what the comment they're making is?
I don't know.
Does because she's bigger imply that she's easier to stab? What's that? I'm confused by that comment.
I couldn't tell you.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand that.
I don't know. A common or garden jackknife, I would say, rather nondescript. Thank you, Inspector. The court accepts this blatant evidence. A large but commonplace folding knife. Like, how... Like, Can I get like a scale of like how big this thing is, or?
Yeah, it looks like it's
I mean-
way. It just looks like.
I mean,
It
it's
looks like I
zoomed
own
in.
that
It
knife.
looks small.
What? Oh, looking tip.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Is it inside her?
Maybe. Looky here, Snarhodo. Look just at the tip. A small piece of the blade appears to be missing. You're right. Well spotted, Mr. Sato. I wonder what could happen to it. Yes. You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you? Oh dear, I do hope not. That sounds terribly painful.
Well, if it's lodged in her back, it would sound like it was in her spine, which means she's
Hmm.
probably paralyzed.
Nothing else remarkable about this, though.
Yeah. Just that it has a broken tip.
Yeah. Now then, what do we know of the motive? Money or valuables, I presume?
What we can tell by looking at the woman's possessions, seems like she was a student herself. I do imagine she would have had anything much worth pinching, my lord.
I see. Well, in that case, we're looking at some deep-seated resentment toward the victim.
I'm afraid I couldn't say. Apart from visiting second-hand bookshops, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, doesn't appear to get out much. At this moment in time, we haven't been able to establish any sort of connection between him and the victim.
Yes!
Okay.
Raise your hand, like a good boy. Yes, hello. If theft and grievance had been ruled out... if theft and grievance had been ruled out as the motive, what reason could Mr. Natsume possibly have had for stabbing the young woman? You arrested the man in spite of that, in a totally unjustified and heavy-handed way.
Objection!
I was about to say he ran from the crime scene, I'm going to assume.
Oh, wow.
Oh! Goodbye, the whole wine bottle. Great. I guess we got what I asked for earlier.
I mean, that was less dramatic than I thought, but alright.
Let's just flick it. Oh, just a wine bottle. Oh, get out of here. Oh my god! Huzzah, you're being raided by your Royal Highness Uni. Oh my dick. And please be entertaining, peasant. What? I'm not a peasant, excuse you. Hello, everybody. Hi, hello, everybody. I'm Lampert Lamp. I'm shape-shifting lamp. The game is sentient by a sneaky retail demon. How are you all doing today? Hi, Uni. What show you're playing? You're playing Shovel Knight. Oh, that's right. I actually saw you. Uni, hi. How you doing? I am not a peasant, though. Don't you call me a peasant. I'm not a peasant. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Let's go. You want to fight? You want to go, princess? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go, Uni? I'll fight you. I'll fight
Man,
you.
you
No
and your
problem.
feuds with princesses.
I'm not. Listen. I have a problem with high overarching authority. All right. I don't like it. I don't like the monarchy. Down with the monarchy. Down with it. Down with it. I say. I want to go. Come on. I got a cord with your name on it. I'll fight you right now. Let's go. Let's hate you. How you doing? Okay, how you doing? How you doing, Yuri? I hope everybody's quite well. Hey, Cimatron Parker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Lamp Association. Hope everybody's doing quite well. We're playing Great Ace Attorney with the good old Jake of the State Farm. I actually don't know if I set up the collab roll right. Did I set up the collab roll right?
Did you do
I'm
it?
almost scared to do that.
Is it old?
I'm almost
Is
I'm
it from
scared to do it.
Phasmo the
I'm
other
gonna
day?
do it. It is with Phasmo, dude.
I'm not
No, it's with
Rilu.
You're not Rilu. I ignore that one.
I'm not Rilu.
Let's delete that one.
You should follow Rilu though. Rilu is really good.
You should
but,
follow.
that's not me.
Yeah, that's Jake. He's over here right now. He's playing Great Ace
There
Attorney.
you go.
Got to the shit. Because I forgot to fix the collab one. Holy Melman, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Lamp Association. Hi, Lampert. I'll fight you, but yeah, how are your trials going? Pretty good. This is our first time playing through them.
Yeah.
We're finally on case 4, and it actually feels like kind of a try. I don't know. It felt like a regular case, but at the same time, like all the cases in this game are pretty unique in that they don't follow the standard quo
Nope.
of past Ace Attorney games. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. Me and Jake are doing terrible voice acting as well. So if anyone wants to hear really cringy voice acting, feel free to stay around.
True. That's part of the fun, though, right?
That's part of the fun. We just have some really silly things going on.
Exactly.
But thank you so much for the raid, Uni. I hope you're doing quite well. Oh, you already said that anyway.
Did you? Okay.
With your words of sourness, hollowed bouquet. Or it is you, my learned friend, who is being heavy-handed here.
What?
Scotland Yard does not arrest people without good cause. That should be beyond question.
Listen, you listen. You come to expect these things in Ace Attorney games that the police are just incompetent.
Exactly.
So don't look at me.
What are the police good for? Nothing, I tell you. Inspector Gregson, the prosecution calls for your formal testimony. Explain to the court precisely why the constabulary came to arrest the Nipponese student. Yes, sir. Alright, here we go.
Alright, here
First
we go.
testimony of the day.
Yeah. Mr. Natsume's arrest.
As I said, it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the incident occurred. There was an unusually light fog. Visibility was reasonably good, and there was no one else apart from the victim and the accused. Out of the blue, the victim was stabbed from behind and subsequently collapsed on the pavement. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor. There's been a number of old books he just bought. He was on his way home from a bookshop, it seems. It was a matter of working out who the books belonged to, and we found the bloke to arrest him. You know, after getting help from an annoying great detective that I do not wish to credit for the cause.
That's true, yeah.
I was about to say, he doesn't credit him. Von Zeke, Scotland Yard is competent, his witness, carrying fish and chips in court. Very professional indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Man, every time I see him have the fish and chips, I get so hungry for fish and chips. I want it so bad.
What books you say?
Yes, my lord. A photograph here of the scene of the crime, taken immediately after the incident. Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is good.
Oh yes, I can see the books to which you're referring. I'll take that photograph for print as evidence, please, Inspector. Okay. Interesting.
Why? I feel like the motive is still like a big problem.
Yeah.
But alright. Like, we don't have a motive. Well, are they gonna say we're Jack the Ripper or some nonsense? We attack young women on the streets? You Nipponese are a spineless breed, too cowardly to admit defeat. I'm just making up stuff as I go at the moment with like theory crafting, because I'm just like, there has to be a reason other than he ran from the crime scene.
I mean, it could just be that, you know, a foreigner. A suspicious foreigner. It could just be that. I mean, listen, we already got that the juror who has basically said that already, so.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple jurors pretty much said
That's
that
true,
already,
yeah.
let's be honest. Denying everything despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Howdy, Pickle. Hi, Kickin' Deer. Yes, you have seen this dude. How you doing, Kickin' Deer? How you doing, Pickle?
Well, I can mean no
Back to
defense
Great Ace
seeks,
Attorney.
but this defendant is not denying everything, as you put it. What are you doing, Mr. Sato? Picking up your slack. Do go on. Mr. Natsume has admitted to playing some part in the incident. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, now that you mention it, when I visited him in the prison yesterday, he did tell us all that had happened.
You're gonna make a pot of coffee, you're tired. I hope you get some rest, Pickle. I was walking outside along that accursed pavement. I can make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman, wearing a green overcoat she was, and just as I went to overtake her... Being infiltrated? What does that mean? She suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold hard slabs of stone at my feet. I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as legs could carry me back to my accursed lodgings. A green overcoat. Oh. What nice I suck with the woman the print is wearing. The game's lagging for me a little bit.
Oh.
Oh my. Third record printed faux color. What would I come up with next?
The defendant is nothing more than admit he fled to the scene of a terrifying incident. That does not mean that he's guilty of the horrendous crime of stabbing the woman in the back.
There was nobody else there at the time. Just the two of them. the victim and the accused. In other words, there is nobody else who could have possibly have stabbed the woman. A fact that the accused concedes. Lampert. I don't know if I like that one. Lampert. I feel like the other ones were a little more... Because you're missing one letter there, I feel like.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah. Lampert? No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't be any better.
No. Seems this cross-examination could prove to be trivial, counsel. Proceed, please. Yes, my lord. Nothing for it. I've used this cross-examination to turn the tables here. It's our only chance.
Oh. I was gonna say, I didn't get... That was weird.
That
was very weird. The audio was off. Was the audio off for you?
Yeah, this is how it was.
Anyway, time for an actual cross-examination.
Yeah. I know what I want to focus in on here, but we'll press everything.
Hold it!
Yeah.
Light fog, you say?
Well, like for London. You can see the opposite side of the street for once. Not much farther, though. Lampert was the only one that worked with the syllables. You're going to jail, Lamp. Why am I going to jail? I'm going to jail.
That's light, isn't it?
Around these parts, yes. Not something I'd expect a Japanese fella like yourself to know, of course. Uh-huh.
I heard that London is famous for its fog. But in my country, people usually imagine it gives the city a rather beautiful appearance.
How quaint. Yes, well, not something us Londoners tend to romanticize, I expect you to appreciate.
I see.
At this time of year, the fog causes a large number of accidents, especially when it's heavy. Sometimes you can't even see your own hand at the end of your arm. You know, I always hear that expression, but I don't think I've ever been in fog that was that thick.
No.
That just seems like a crazy expression. It's like almost like you're completely blind in a way.
Yeah, it feels like kind of an over-exaggeration.
Yeah. I love they got the British dude holding fish and chips. I know, and I want fish and chips every time I see him having it. Oh, it makes me so hungry. Just get a fan to blow away the fog.
I mean...
Just a giant fan.
Yeah.
Thick fog. I've seen that fog like thick where I grew up. It's kind of crazy. I don't... It just seems like such an unnecessary expression.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Indeed. I was nearly trampled by the horses before I could see the carriage they were pulling. So I should definitely remember to stop, look, and listen.
However, on the day that concerns us, the fog was somewhat lighter than usual. During recess, the kids would go to the opposite side of the playground so the teacher couldn't see us in the fog. Kids are weird. Wait, so they would hide just to stay in recess? I think as Dutchies, even more so the Belgians, are have better fries than the fish and chips one. I don't really like the vinegar. You have to say, Pickle, did you live in Silent Hill? What? That's crazy. Also, I don't know, vinegar's not too bad, Uni. But I can understand why one wouldn't like the taste of it. It can be a little,
yeah.
Too much vinegar. Especially like if you like salt and vinegar like I do. Yeah. I can understand a lot of it wouldn't be liked.
Yeah.
But I've no doubt lamented by the accused. I think it was so they could get away with stuff. Yeah, like spending more time at recess. And then roll call happens and teachers are like, oh my god, where'd little Jimmy go? Little Jimmy, are you here? Ah. Instead of watching the desert, but it's a valley. Fills with fog. I'm just imagining a soup bowl now and it fills with fog instead of actual soup.
Like, I mean, there's any way to actually, well, I don't know if it would work for soup. But, like, you just drop some dry ice in there, and that'd be pretty close, right?
Dry ice in there, and that's how much fog it is. I mean, you wouldn't be far off.
Hold it!
Are you able to state that with any certainty?
Quite simply, my learned friend. Because that is what the witness to this crime has told us.
Ah, yes, Inspector Greggs mentioned the witnesses yesterday, didn't he? That's right. One of them was a policeman, I believe, from Scotland Yard.
That is correct, ma'am.
Oh.
We're back to weak
So we
slabs.
must hear the testimony.
That'll have to wait.
We'll get there.
Hold your cord, Lamp. I know, that's what I was about to say. Hold your cord there, good old Ryunosuke. We'll get to them in time.
Prosecution will of course call them to the stand, should it be necessary.
But wait a minute. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of winter, it would have been dark already.
I had fish and chips in Ireland when I'm visiting. Oh my god, they were the best ones I've ever tasted. Oh, I'm hungry for them. I want food.
Did you eat before this?
Yes, I had a chicken sandwich.
You should have ate fish and chips.
I want more though.
No matter how light the fog may have been, no one could have seen.
I'm unaware of the situation on your tiny island in the east.
Fat Pert, I don't think I'm not fat. I can say that much.
But here in the capital of city of Great Britain, all the main roads are illuminated in the night by gas streetlights.
Ah.
I would say you're a fat pickle, but I feel like that's not a bad thing. I feel like people like their pickles bigger.
The prosecution believes there should have been ample light by which to witness, ample light by which to witness the crime.
Why was it so hard for me?
I don't know. Sometimes it happens. But here in London, for the
Maybe
first
shut up,
time
Pickle.
in history, Duncan has completely conquered the darkness. Which means we really need to hear those witnesses' statements. If I skip through
New
the
time.
fog of this cross-examination, maybe we'll be able to...
It seems the counsel for the defense is taking stock. Continue with your testimony, Inspector. What did you want to object to, out of curiosity?
I'm not objecting anything yet, but I'm curious about belongings, the books.
Oh, was it actually even his books? We do have the receipt, so we know what books he actually had.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyway.
Hold it!
From behind, you say?
That's right, as you can see from this print.
Yes, quite so, Inspector. The handle of the weapon is clearly protruding from the victim's back. You say this poor woman, Miss Green, remains in a critical condition. Comatose, no less.
I'm afraid so, my lord. Yes, she's been treated at bad parts.
Must have been a rogue who stabbed him. He had his stealth on.
Hey, dude. Oh my god, Pickle. It was helpful that she come around before the trial started so I could take a statement, but it wasn't to be.
Yes, it is indeed a pity. It would have been most illuminating to hear the victim's own account of events.
Yeah, that would definitely seal the fate of whoever it was.
Yeah. Well,
Luck is on your side, your client's side, it seems.
I mean, not necessarily.
Could be lying.
Well, I mean, could be lying, could have just been stabbed in the back and not seen anyone.
True. I'm sure it would help, though.
Yeah. No. On the contrary, my client's been exceedingly unlucky.
Your force of tone is seriously undermined by those disturbingly wide eyes, I'm afraid.
People keep saying that.
We do be a little bit nervous. This is just reminding me of an Ace Attorney music video. It's Nani.
Hold it!
Like an AMV, or...
Mr. Nutsmith's belongings,
I think you'll find it's all there in the photographic print of the crime scene.
There's 3 books on the floor.
That's right, my lord. Second-hand books that they were. Reparably damaged at a fall in the snow, of course.
I mean, they could still be okay. An MMD. Also, hey, Mary, how are you?
The accused could have easily carried all 3 books in one hand. Which means... his other hand would have been free to wield a knife, for example.
He's very clever, isn't he? What do you mean?
I say, Pickle, if you know what it is, feel free to put it in a video drop in the Discord. Maybe I can look at it later.
Yeah, that works. Made it extremely hard for you to assert that Mr. Nutsmith has handfuls with his books. He's managed to close one avenue of escape he might have had before we even knew it was there. I mean to say that the defendant was holding his belongings as he thrust a knife into the woman's back.
That wasn't what happened, my lord, yes.
Tell me more about the
Why
books.
do I get a feeling?
But I get a feeling we're not actually going to be end up injecting anything.
It could be. It could be. Could just be a press everything and move on.
Yeah. We had that a bit on the last case.
Sometimes the detective is just like that.
Yeah, they're just meant to give us information to help us out. And
I mean,
including evidence.
really, we didn't have any, so...
Yeah, we had 2 pieces of evidence.
Yeah. The defendant apparently visits a second-hand bookshop on a daily basis.
Yeah. Have a nice night, kicking Diaz. I remember watching things that were throwing it down to just be friends. Let's get MMD. Excuse me? Mary, I need that link. Put that in a video. Put that in a video right now. I want to see that really badly. What do you mean it's my fault? I did nothing. Yes, so I understand. What's up for Lord English Literature? I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly attention. The milk's room was stacked floor to ceiling with those musty old books.
Can you tell us more about the bookshop in question, please, Inspector?
Well, if I must, I'll have to ask you to look at the street map again, I'm afraid. I don't know what an MMD is, to be honest. I'm sorry. I just know it's like music, video, something. Goes to second-hand bookshop to the accused lodgings to hear bourbon books.
I vaguely know what that is, but I couldn't exactly explain it to you.
Yeah. Little place on the corner of Briar Road and Measham Street. As it happens, the accused is currently living in a lodgings on the other side of Briar Road at the opposite end. Which means it doesn't take a genius to work out the route he would have taken home. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Something like this.
So you're telling me you could have avoided all this by being on the other side of the street?
Yeah, well, he could have just crossed over first, and then... Usually that's why I'm like, when I'm walking, like, if I was walking down the street, I usually try to cross over immediately if it's on that side before.
Yeah, generally. Like, if I'm driving, I'll also try to, like, get where I have to be and not care.
Exactly.
It's just less hassle.
But he did it at the very end. Well, he did it at first. Like, going to the bookshop, he crossed over first. But then on his way back, he crossed over last.
Yeah. Yes, I can grow to their conclusion, Inspector. The defendant certainly may have passed the scene of the crime on his way home from that particular shop. Mr. Naruhodo, I think that what the Inspector just told us could turn out to be of vital importance. Yes, I agree. The most important point the Inspector just made being... the...
Location?
Location? Could you detail what you've... No?
Hold on. Well, go to the evidence. What's the name? Is the name of the bookshop on the receipt?
Your Books.
Your Books. What was the name of the bookshop?
I don't think... Did our map update as well? Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. So we need the name.
Okay, yeah, it's the name. It's not the location, actually.
I couldn't agree more.
So, where is it exactly?
It? Oh, you wanted me up, Sunshine? I just explained that. I got a map on everything. What the fuck? Use red blooming ink. I drew the bloke's route home on for you.
I distinctly remember seeing you not alone, Counsel. Oh, yes, of course. Must have been so nervous I didn't think it in.
The blunder of the day goes to you, my learned Fred. I love how he was so upset, like, I used red ink. I specifically mapped it out for you. What do you mean?
No, not yet. The trail's only just begun, after all. So now, though, I'd strongly advise you to look carefully through the court record at the stage. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yes, miss. At once, miss. I'm sorry I made a mistake, miss.
Inspector, continue with your testimony, please. We gotta go back. Gotta get the name. Disappointed Susato face.
I know.
Listen, we're both out of it, clearly.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta go through this explanation again.
Yeah.
Apparently,
we didn't listen the first time, so you gotta listen to it
back
again.
on. With red ink.
Gotta get the red ink.
Human red ink.
Gotta draw all the way home. Yeah, everything, all of it. Bookshop's name. Sister Grace, may I ask you a favor?
What?
Would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? It may be of vital importance.
Maybe.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes, it could be a very important clue.
That not me being like, hey, it's very important. Is it? A little, maybe, yes.
Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Questioning myself from one person saying something.
Very well, I can see it's not being of any great significance, but please revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector.
Yes, sir, my lord. Whatever you say.
Could it be any more sardonic?
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 What the fuck does that mean? 1 second.
Is that a old-timey way of saying sarcastic?
Yes, cynical or mocking.
Okay. On his way home from Bourbon the Books. Yes, okay.
Alright, well we know the obvious one now.
Should I just go for it, or you want to press?
Yeah, I would just go for it.
Okay. Yeah, this receipt.
Objection!
Yeah, definitely.
I
I haven't heard sardonic in a while.
If I could just
What is
stop
that
you
like
there
slang
and-
in Europe?
That might be. Nah, you're okay. If I could just stop you there, Inspector Gregson.
What is it, Sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
This is a receipt that we found in Mr. Natsumi's room. It was issued on the day of the incident and details the purchase of 3 second-hand books.
You found that accused room, did you?
Yes, but the point is, it's not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it.
Go on.
The receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books. Your Books? Y-O-R-E, I presume. Yes, my
Alright,
lord.
found the videos you find out the videos now you can know what MMD is. Just Be Friends MMD was actually Sherlock and Watson though. Oh lord. That's still pretty good. Thank you. I put that in the chat or in the video room, Mary. I will definitely check that out later.
So Mr. Natsumi did indeed purchase a number of books at a second-hand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
Yeah, what?
Sector, did you know of this other bookshop?
Yes, sir. Your Books in a second-hand bookshop not far from Bourbon Books. It's just that, well, it's such a small place. I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
Objection!
I mean, how far away is it?
Yeah, but the fact is it is the bookshop the defendant visited on the day in question. His receipt proves it.
Objection!
Yes, for what difference it makes. Wherever the man purchases musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis. I mean, you could have taken a different route?
Yeah.
Question mark?
I disagree. I mean, after all, and the sheet map here, if that may be of help. Oh,
Yeah, where
yes,
is your
thank
book?
you.
That's my question. If it's at the bottom right, that kind of conflicts with a lot of things.
Yeah. Have a look at this, please. The defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books. Then yes, he would almost certainly pass the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, taking into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books, it may well turn out that he couldn't have passed that location at all.
Would that be true?
Oh my, it rather depends on where this other bookshop is, but I do think there might be a possibility.
Is that right, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What you just said?
Absolutely. Absolutely could be right.
Surprised nobody's declared guilty from the jury yet.
Yeah, not yet. Mr. Gregson, where is this Your Books establishment?
Well, obviously we looked into that. Okay, where is it?
Uh-huh.
Turns out that your books. Huh. Okay. You're here on that corner of Mission Street going east.
You could make the argument he went down instead of up.
Yeah, you're still real close to the scene either way, though.
Yeah, I don't know which would be longer. They look like they're about the same, depending on which route you took.
And there you have it, as you can clearly see now. Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, you could take either route. It's not like he was, like, specifically on the southern side of the street. My learned Nipponese friend is obviously in training to be a clown, the way he regales us with such witticisms. Your future career in the circus. Wait, I thought we were the entire circus, not just a clown. God.
You put that glass down and I'll put it down for you.
What?
I didn't think I need to spell it out here, but here we go.
Frisco is not the clown, he's the entire circus. I just made that joke.
If you're cursed to coming home from your books instead of bourbon books. There's no doubt he still would have passed the place where the victim was stabbed.
Yes, thank you, Inspector.
Allow me to reiterate for my learned, if somewhat slow, Nipponese friend. Ah, here he goes breaking another glass. Wherever the man purchases musty tombs, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Ah! Well,
Suspected, you can't fool me. And I don't suggest you try.
what I say? Enough of this now.
Beg your pardon? Terribly sorry. Would you mind repeating that?
Snarl, though. Mustn't give up. What? What do you mean? Prosecution's assertion is correct. Members of the jury may really decide that Mr. Natsume is guilty. Ah, she's absolutely right. Just think. Let's consider the assertion that is put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully. Mr. Suki-san was the past location incident on his way home from your books, but...
I bet say we could just literally say, hey, there's another route. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of. Like, hey, you could have went south.
He could have went the
west.
other way.
Not
I mean-
that big of an objection, but, do it.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
There we go.
The assertion just made it for the prosecution is fundamentally flawed. Play yourself, counsel. Yes, my lord. You can see what I mean on this map. I'm returning from your books to his lodgings. Mr. Natsume could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, this isn't the only conceivable route to take between the two places.
It's just, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They look to be exact same, too. They don't look like either one's longer than the other. Unless they're gonna make the argument, well, oh, all the way to the passing bourbon books is much faster. But it's like, they look like they're about the same length. Maybe our route's just a tiny bit longer because we have that, little curve, that little arrow piece that sticks out. But otherwise, I feel like it's pretty much the same way no matter what.
Yeah. The defendant used these streets. Look what happens. He raced back to his lodging without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Objection!
Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be what I said, isn't it? Talking back to a clown is a fool's errand, of course. However, I feel compelled to point out that route is what's commonly referred to as the long way round. Well, you wanted to go for a little walk. Don't judge the man. On a cold winter's night, why would a man choose to take a longer route home?
Well,
The answer is extremely simple. He wouldn't. In other words, the accused took the obvious route back to his lodgings and is obvious perpetrator of this crime.
Objection!
yes, I've got it. Obviously, you must ask the man himself. Ask Mr. Natsume which route he took home.
Cold, quiet winter nights are the best. Fuck you, Von Zeeks. I'm good. I don't want to walk in cold winter nights. They're probably good for,
I don't even know what they'd be good for unless it's like a campfire thing. I've already informed the court of the accused response to such questioning. Claims he has no recollection. Of course he doesn't. Why would he? As far as I said. See, as I said, the bloke seems to spend his time outside wandering aimlessly from A to B. There was no exception. Says don't remember the day which route we took home.
I mean, wouldn't that kind of maybe work in our favor, though? Like, if he just wanders around, like, wouldn't, you know, the common sense of, like, hey, it's cold, I'm gonna go the quick way, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to say that it makes more sense for anybody to just take that route, regardless of who they are.
Yeah.
Especially if Natsume doesn't even remember what route he took in the first place.
Yeah. I don't believe this.
I thank you, my learned friend. I suggest that you do not waste any more of this court's time by wandering aimlessly around the subject. Pray, what say you, insightful jurors?
But even if that is the case, the defense is still...
Uh-oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, even the man who could barely hear is set up.
Oh, man.
I agree with Lord Van Zeeks. Wholeheartedly, in every way.
What? I don't believe it. Does this mean...
We members of the jury are completely convinced now.
Very well. In that case, I hereby call upon all members of the jury to present your findings to the court.
Guilty!
Oh.
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
This is a lot deeper than I thought. I feel like I got on pretty on point. Guilty! Well, we know what we're doing next.
Oh. It appears that the jury's leaning is unanimous.
We're just taking a quick nap.
Yeah, we're dead.
You insightful members of the jury, I applaud your brave resolve. You serve Queen and country admirably.
It's an error, though. No, not yet. This isn't over yet. I still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury.
Well, time for the mini game of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess there's technically two of them, but ayo.
I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around. Somehow.
Those the eyes of a quarry not yet willing to give up and die. So I presume you intend to wield your rights again in this trial. Rights of the defense of written in an antiquated British law that should have been buried long ago. Hey man, you can't blame a man for trying.
Yeah, true. Called antiquated, if you will, but it's the defense's prerogative to carry out a simulation examination if it so chooses. Very well, counsel. In accordance with the letter of the law, we shall proceed with the simulation examination. Members of the jury are ready for men.
Of course we're ready. I'm all too familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his uncle's refusal to throw in an alley. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Aren't you a little biased?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, how are you a jury? Are you the foreman, too?
Let's say literally the lead of the council, and he's very biased against us in particular.
Yeah. I mean, besides some of the rest of them, which are just, you know, the usual.
I mean, the lady that's their neighbor who clearly doesn't like him is a bit biased as well.
And the far guy as well. Like, not the old man, but the tough-looking dude. He's also a little bit... So, okay.
Wait, he's
great.
biased too?
A little bit. I mean, he was like, oh, we just stop now. It's already clear what happened, you know?
Oh, that's just somebody being an asshole and rushing quick to judgment. I wouldn't say that's bias. I mean, everybody's kind of biased because everybody has that little bit of racism they got going on.
Yeah.
But, you know. Not just the neighbor, the landlord's wife. That's malpractice.
I mean, I don't feel like we ended off on bad bad terms with him, but
Yeah, but she was trying to shut him up for literally anything.
true.
Remember? Anything we got them to talk about what the problem was that stuff happened last night, but not in regards to like
Oh yeah, true.
trial.
True.
Like she still shut him up for all the trial-based stuff.
That's true.
Anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will explain on what grounds you determined the defendant to be guilty.
oh, a little bit of delay there, but all right.
Yeah, that's just how it is. The juror's contentions.
For his sake, that don't mean his oddity already admitted himself, didn't he?
He said that a woman in green glass for his eyes, where could only have been the victim.
I wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop, not in winter. He said the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
That's
Hmm?
that's not an opinion of why you think they're guilty. The whole point of this is to say why you think they're guilty,
Yeah.
not make a comment how she was attacked from behind.
I really don't care. Can we just wrap this up now? I got work to be doing.
Oh, your books, yes. Nice shot, that. Apartment books, no, not worth a visit.
It's not related at all.
Oh my god, these are such useless testimony.
Only minor exceptions. The reasons for finding the defendant guilty all too clear.
Yeah, with minor exceptions, aka I think half of the people. Someone said Grandpa home, please. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. When the stabbing occurred, only 2 people at the scene were the victim and the accused. And accused himself is admitted to seeing the victim on her green overcoat sink to the ground before his eyes.
Furthermore, we've heard from the inspector that the defendant then fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already. Oh dear, even the judge appears to be convinced that Mr. Natsumi's guilt now. Why do you have to run away like that? How are you supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see? It's impossible. How could I possibly make a case for the defense? Gennaro, there's no time for grumbling. I'm gonna force the trial to continue. Yes, I know. I have to turn the tide. I must make the jurors change their minds.
3 of them, right? 3 of them or 4 of them? I can't remember.
Hmm.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4 because there's
of 2.
6.
Yeah, and it's pairs of 2 that you get to change the minds of because you gotta like find like conflicting statements.
Yeah. Well, 4
Yeah,
of them
4
at
of them
least.
Yep, there you go. We just had to push one button and we got the answer.
True. Exactly. You have no choice but to forge forward. You have the floor, counsel. Begin your summonation examination. Yes, my lord.
Summation examination. Where do you get the summonation? The emanation.
Well, whatever.
Emanation.
Summations, examination, blah, blah, blah.
You know the meaning of the lawyer dude's name in Japanese? It's a little funny. Ryunosuke? Oh god, I know what it is. It's been so long. Isn't it like I'm sure or something? Like Naruto is like yes,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I think so.
It's like something like confirming something. I can't remember. Yeah, I understand or I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least I remember that right.
I just need to keep this trial going somehow, whatever it takes. Come on, Ryunosuke, you can do it.
There's a lot of really silly names in Ace Attorney. That's kind of just the staple of the series.
Yep, that's how it be. Ventus rebuttal.
Osnaga is the kanji for thin and tall, I believe. Oh my god. Alright, Fair Play. Hey, what's up, Fair Play? We haven't seen you in a while. And by a while, I mean 2 days. Well, it looks fun to dark because this calls because I can't spoil this game for me. Oh, it's all good, Faming Firehawk. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for the luck.
Hmm.
Oh, you're not gonna press any of them?
I mean, we can. I'm just looking through them again.
Okay. Pointless statement.
Yeah.
this guy
I'm
loves it,
busy.
yeah.
Old man is just old.
You know, I just noticed this.
Huh?
They keep bringing up a green overcoat. The old man is literally wearing a green overcoat, too.
I mean, that's true.
They're like, oh, that's so unique.
Yeah, but so let's just start pressing people.
Excuse me, but aren't you...
Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago.
Yes, I had a feeling I knew your face. Or the sight of it, anyway.
Yeah, because he never actually looks straight at us sometimes.
If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you?
That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London for work. And it was all going swimmingly until you started fosking around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute.
Says the man who gambled a lot of his money away, but
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, now it doesn't matter, though.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day.
Calm down, Abraham Lincoln. Jesus.
You had me and that other young hatter pegged as criminals.
Oh, well, you know, water under the bridge.
There's all sort of rumors buzzing around, and the police have been badgering me non-stop.
If I could turn back the clock.
Well, anyway, I don't know about the hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now.
Oh, he's arrested. He's in jail now.
Oh no.
He got all up in everybody's face, shoving his
cage
ass
horse.
in the air.
And free to make up his own mind about who's guilty and who isn't.
Thank goodness. Alright, maybe I might change maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind given our awkward history.
And what's a conflict of interest? Yeah, there's a lot of problems.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh dear, I wonder what's coming Mr. First now.
Like I said, he got arrested because he stuck his ass up in the air and tried to fight someone.
Only been the victim, huh? You're right, at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him. Not quite, that's precisely my point.
Right. Wrong woman.
Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly that funny little Nipponese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit.
Why you insulting the man's mustache? Damn.
Let's not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman. Of course he does. If he meant to stabbing her, then his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward, honestly, claiming the woman just collapsed before his eyes. But if that's a lie, as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible? All I really can say, after all, you are foreign. Who's to say what goes through your funny little mind?
Okay, just blatantly call us stupid for being foreigners. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I could tell you what's going through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it.
Yeah. I think you have a right to say it at that point.
Exactly. I think the clever man had already made the admission. He himself has stated that there is nobody else around, so the conclusion is obvious. No else could possibly commit this awful crime.
That lady redacted.
If no one else could have done it, then the accused must have been the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple. Heard is compelling in simplicity, I must submit. Oh my, you are too kind, my lord. Well, for her.
Boy.
Man wouldn't have gone around in houses on his way back from the bookshop, not in winter. Hold it!
But you can't deny that there are other routes Mr. Naturally could have taken back from your books.
Oh yes, like you drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something?
Precisely.
Well, it seems to me, what counts whether the little Japanese fella actually went that way or not.
Well, yes, that's true.
And at the moment, there's no proof that shows he did, is there?
Well, yes, that's true as well.
As I understand it, the accused himself doesn't remember which way he went, does he?
Well, yes, that's annoyingly true.
Who's an to dock and code, so the way I see it, you want to get home as quickly as possible.
Well, yes, why is all this true?
He's kicking our ass, Jesus.
So really, the only thing that makes sense is the way he went home along Briar Road.
I'm supposed to be convincing you here.
I'm giving it a lot of thought, you know. Why don't we just make up a mind on a whim that he did it? I mean, if there was some logical reason why he might have gone down Calabash Road way, it'd be different. I'd be happy to reconsider my position in that case. Honest, I would.
Huh. The reason why Suki-san might have taken a longer way home. It's a good reason. I don't manage to be able to sway this young man's opinion with that one. Mm-hmm.
It seems like the last two probably are the ones to do it, right? I feel like those are some opinions we need to sway, because so far the only ones that gave us legitimate reasons.
Yeah.
So I think at least one of those two are people we're gonna have to sway.
Yeah, the half of this is like, okay. I mean, these two, okay, fine, sure. You're just not, because you don't like us, cool. You were saying that's not much. You're just, I don't care, I want to go home. And you're like, oh, I'm just old. Okay, great. Thanks, the rest of you.
Is he fighting with someone at home or something? Wanted to delay, maybe? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Pickle?
What?
Are you talking about juror number 5?
I don't know. He's just wants to go work, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like...
Anyway.
Alright, well, now it's you. We're probably gonna comment that, oh, you're the woman we met before.
Yeah.
What was the matter, young man?
No, I meant the... I came in pretty late. No, I meant the suspect. No, the suspect? Like the... Like, the subject going home. We don't... No, he's single. He just lives on his own in a very shitty apartment.
Yeah, he's a cat.
Yeah, he has a cat.
That's
the
all
only
we
thing
know.
that's really waiting at home for him.
Cat and a shit ton of books.
Exactly. And those books probably are really good reads, as a certain detective told us earlier.
Mhm. You're the boy from Mr. Garrett, aren't you? The landlord that meets Mr. Nastamedia's room.
Mrs. Wife, where'd you get your ideas, sir? I'm the maid. The maid, you understand?
Still putting this up, huh?
Yeah, well, she has to, because remember, they got to keep up the charade to have the
True.
public appearance of being middle class at best.
Yeah. Keeping up that charade, this is gonna be awkward. When you mentioned this yesterday? That you've been selected for the jury in this trial, I mean.
I was told not to mention it to anyone until the day of the trial, you see. There was a letter I received. The instructions were very clear, so I'm afraid I have no choice.
I see. Anyway, to Natsume, the defendant, takes lodging in your master's house, does he?
Yes, that's right. Although he's the only one been over a little over a week now.
In that time, surely you must have taken stock of his character. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit a crime such as this?
Oh my goodness me, yes! He's just a sort.
Oh, please.
Yeah. What?
Spending all his time in that dark and dingy room, sporting that unscrupulous mustache.
Why does everybody hate on the mustache? Leave the man's mustache
I
alone.
just don't like it.
Man never speaks. Don't get me started on those shifty eyes. All the neighbors are talking about him. I've heard them, you know. People think he must be up building a bomb in there or something.
Okay, the house, okay, the room, literally open the fucking window. Break the window down for him if it's such a drafty room. For his mustache, fuck off, it's a mustache, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, calm down, it's a piece of hair. And building a bomb, what the fuck, that's such an exaggeration.
Oh, dear poor Mr. Natsume. How can people say such things about him? He's just a harmless bookworm. Nothing more. Well, you just called him a worm, so... Anyways, be careful about inviting this maid to speak. She said enough damning things already.
Yeah.
And there's you. You just want to go to work.
Yeah.
Man's life is on the line here, sir. It'll take as long as it takes. Don't come with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so's my family's. Likes you wouldn't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat, and neither do the wife or the kids. I see. That must be very hard. Gotta go to union every morning to find out what needs doing. Feel late, and work's taking its tough. Tell me here, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting right, left, and center. After cheap labor, you get the roads dug up to fix it. It's hard to log them down until dusk it is. So you're out digging up the roads on the day of the incident as well, were you? That's right.
Oh, witness?
In fact, I remember rightly. We're just around the corner from where it all happened. That old bookshop it
Great.
was.
Then you should be a witness. What?
which bookshop is my question.
Yeah, I mean, they were right next to each other, so
Yeah.
that's gonna determine a lot of things.
What? Another coincidence. That's right. Mearsham Street it was.
Is that the one
Mearsham
that's the
Street.
topmost road, I want to say? Yeah, that's the topmost road, so where on Mearsham Street?
I mean, either way, it would work in our favor.
Yeah, but if the fog is... what do you mean? If it's on the top left, it's not going to work in our favor, because...
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah, or if it's on the top
But
right...
you said it was
has to
near
be-
a bookshop. You didn't say which
True.
one, so
True. It's either going to fuck us over or help us out.
yeah. On the map, Mr. Naruto, there are only 3 named streets. Juror number 4, we need you to add that information to your formal statement, please. What's the point in that? Can we just get this business over with now? Please, sir, it's important.
No, we need you to answer the question.
Fine,
right
I'll do
away.
it then. On the day it happened, I was staying up Mearsham Street from dawn till dusk. Well, we can use
Okay.
that for you.
I think.
Yeah.
But we don't. Press it again, though.
Yeah, I want more details.
I was gonna say, what are actually?
So if I understand correctly, you're a day laborer and you're doing road maintenance that day. That's right. Like I said, you get a lot of earth gas and water pipes underground in the middle of the winter. It's the only time of year, fellas, we can actually take me a few bob, and I'm missing out today. And when you say from dawn until dusk, well, work has to be completed within the day, see, so no coaches, pedestrians can pass while it's happening. What if I could trouble you, sir? To mark on this street
There
map
we go.
the exact location of the works you're carrying out.
This is what I wanted.
Give it here then, let me have a look.
Where did you?
Alright, let's see then.
Oh, there we go.
Here we
That
go.
helps us.
There we are, Martin Street. It was like here. Like. It's a tight dig, I tell ya. We had to get through all the drifts of snow that's frozen solid. And what sort of time did you finish the work? Well, when we started in the morning, we began to finish for 6, I'd say.
Earlier.
Yeah, we have a nice.
I know.
Snow and stuff coming down, but it was way past dark for sure.
This man should have been a witness, if
He really
anything,
should have
because he
been.
was literally around the area
Yeah.
on the day of the incident. Whatever.
That means the roadwork was still going on when Mr. Green was attacked around 5 o'clock. Roadworks in Mearsham Street, huh? And there's the old man. Should I press, or should I just...
Yeah, I would. Well, we're gonna need 4 people anyway, so I'd press
That's-
him anyway, just to see if he does anything.
True.
Sorry, full did you say? Full what?
No. What I said was, hold it. What I wanted to ask was, do you visit your books often?
I like the old books they have in there, yes. I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of old tea.
White old tea.
Yeah, white tea.
It's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day. Including the day you're talking about.
What?
Oh?
You were there too? Oh my god.
What time of day did you visit your books on the day in question?
Well, I was picking out books in there all afternoon. And it would have been just before 5 that I left.
So,
That's my
So,
daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
so you were there with the accused? Hello?
yeah. This is for 5, you say, exactly when the victim was attacked.
You're literally worse than the worker. You literally would have seen the victim at the store.
Are you sure at
Oh,
the time?
Oh, yes, no mistake there. I remember it well. I'm not about to forget that day in a hurry. Not after that dreadful time I had.
Dreadful time.
What do you mean?
That old man has a murderer's eye. What does that mean?
Well, I was walking down Calabash Road when I slipped on the ice and dunked my head. It's always worse after snow stopped falling. That's when it's mostly slippery.
Oh. Huh.
What? What's up?
You say that. Couldn't our victim have slipped and, like, knocked herself out and then she was stabbed? After Natsume ran the fuck away.
Could be.
Maybe.
I hope you're kidding. This old man doesn't look like he could do anything, let alone remember anything or hear anything. Or she fell on a knife.
She
God.
fell on the knife.
Knife was just aimed straight up, and she's just like, "Oh no,
I mean,
Oh,
listen,
well,
it wouldn't be the first time this game.
Oh yeah, no, they were pushed off. They didn't trip on it. I don't think so.
I mean, that's not what I meant.
Oh, it's not about case 2 or case 3 from
I'm talking
game
about
1.
case 2.
Case 2 of this one?
Yeah, where he just fucking tripped and then he died.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough. I forgot about that.
Knocked myself clean out, I did. I really thought my number was up.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. This happens on Calabash Road.
And there was no
Oh.
murderer.
Oh, huh. Actually,
Oh, then I say he was the one that.
I think you're right.
I said his coat was green. It was a joke. Stop making my jokes actually happen. Oh my God.
That's right, I live in Cornpipe, you see. And down the Harbour's Road is the quickest way for me to get back from your books.
Juror number 6, I must insist. The other information to your former statement may be very extremely significant.
Oh, sorry. Extremely sick. No, I'm quite alright now. Just a bit hard of hearing.
Well, I think we know who we need to object with.
Yeah. It seems to sever down my spine to hear the memories of the jury so convinced that Mr. Natsume's guilt. But I can't help feeling that some of their opinions are rather subjective. I agree, it's the relevance of what some of them are saying that adds to the sever down my spine.
Yeah.
Still, at least some of their assertions don't actually incriminate Mr. Natsume of anything. That's something. Let's see that to your advantage, Mr. Naruhodo. Cunningly. Yes, you're right. Listen to the jurors again, carefully. And any other things, or yeah, we'll pit them together. Okay. Yes, them all back. Pit them all against each other. Yeah, that's the point. Alright.
Alright.
You didn't add that to your statement because you can't fucking hear anything, but okay, that's fine.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did. You did, actually. Okay, good.
Good.
Great.
Now, who are the two do we pit? Time for a jury cage.
Yeah.
Throw him in the cage.
Alright.
Who will
Start
speak
with
first?
you. And we'll start
That
with
one?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Objection.
Oh, there we go.
These two statements are clearly out of one another. Adults counsel, explain yourself.
Please don't point. It wasn't me, I swear.
What? I just want to get this done and dusted.
What's that pose? That literally looks like a straight up JoJo pose. Oh, you have to rip my style. I love how everybody looks like they have JoJo poses in this game. It's fucking absurd.
I think the people. Well, was JoJo out when this game was created? I don't even know that.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
I don't know things, okay?
What? 2016? I
Something
think
like
JoJo
that.
was. When was JoJo out?
I don't know.
We started as Crusaders, right?
I guess. I ain't watched JoJo before.
No, I think he's talking about the anime though. Yeah, Stardust Crusaders came out in 2014.
Yeah, it would have been around that time. Okay.
Because I'm talking about when I know what you mean. You mean when when the anime was popularized.
I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of, but I don't know anything.
Great Ace Attorney came out. Yeah, it came out a year later, so it's very possible that they saw JoJo and were like, "Hey, let's make a bunch of fucking poses that are absurd." But there's also been really silly poses in the past anyway, so it just could be just a really funny coincidence.
Yeah, true. They just turned it up to 11 because why not?
Exactly.
Well, jury number 3.
Oh, me, sir? What do you mean?
Jury number 5's words just now are extremely significant. Let's take a moment to consider the implications of what's been said in our map of the local area. On the day in question, Mr. Natsume visited this bookshop to push a number of secondhand books. On the same day, we know that there are works being carried out on Misham Road, making it impassable. Which
Why is
means
the lawyer carrying a sword? It's his dead friend's memento. But yes, I understand why
Yeah.
you'd be confused by he's carrying a sword. He's gonna slice justice in half.
I mean,
It's his
listen,
best friend's soul.
it's basically happened before, so it's fine.
Yeah, but that was a prosecutor, not a lawyer.
I mean, true.
Anyway.
Which means that the defendant's route home cannot have taken him along Mearsham Road, down Briar Road.
Oh, yes, of course. What do you think, sir?
Well, yes, you can't argue with that, really, can't you? We said a good 2 yards or more of the pavement up. Every gentleman and gentlewoman that came along had to turn back and go the other way.
2 yards.
Uh-huh.
How long? I'm stupid. How long's 2 yards?
I don't know. we are metric people over here. I don't know anything else.
I don't know how long 2 yards is. I'm trying to think if there would be any way 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to. 2 yards long, Lampert. Come on, listen. I don't know. Yeah, I would say so. He should have definitely noticed it. So me lying down on the ground. Oh. Oh yeah, if it's 6 feet, damn, that's longer than I am because I'm 5'11". So yeah, that would be taller than I am if I laid on the ground.
I mean, you're pretty close.
Yeah, about as long. So yeah, no, that'd be pretty hard to not notice that.
Yeah.
If they're gonna make the argument that like, oh, he didn't notice it.
I mean, he would have fell in.
Yeah, he would have
Probably.
fallen in, but I think he would have remembered that.
Yeah.
Well, you're so small. I am not small. I'm medium sized. No, man. Shut up. Give you the fucking game.
So the only conclusion is this. The defendant must have taken a longer route back to his lodgings.
Yes, I suppose he must have. Long man. I'll never forget those.
That
I'm
was
so glad
great.
Yeah.
I suppose I must be right, eh? Number 3, you said the following. Men couldn't have gone around the houses on his way back from the bookshop. But we see now they had no choice.
Yes! My lord, Mr. Judge, sir, if I may.
Yes?
I don't think in all good consciousness that I could say the man's guilty now. Yes, I'd like to see this trial continue so we can get to the bottom of what really happened.
Okay, I mean, honestly, somebody in good faith, like, that's crazy to me.
I was about to say he's actually putting logic forward. He did when he did before when he thought we were guilty, and now he's doing it with this one. He wants good faith. He wants to see the
that's
trial
kind of crazy.
reach the truth.
Usually everyone's
Oh my
like,
God.
the defense? That guy's a murderer. You're fucking... There's no way you're gonna convince me otherwise.
You're stupid. What you mean you're innocent, boy? You got arrested. You're guilty. Shut up.
This guy's like, oh, huh. That's weird, huh? Yeah, continue then. I want to figure out what's going on. It's crazy.
Exactly. I like this man. Logic.
too.
What dislogic? There's somebody with some sense of mind here.
Yeah.
What about you, sir?
Who? Me? Well, alright then. There's a hole in the prosecution's argument, and it should be filled in. That's what I say.
Is he gonna talk about filling holes this whole time? Because I'm gonna scream if he does.
Well done, Mr. Naruto. That was wonderful. Well, we managed to change a couple minds, at least, and strengthen our position somewhat. Yes, and I'll prompt the other members of the jury to consider their stance as well. Be asking themselves if their current leadings are really right or not.
I will not answer that question, Pickle. That is not a question I will answer.
Now, if only... If we could just enough have more clue or discrepancy that make them stop doubting Mr. Natsume.
Come on, Red. Why? I hate you, Red. I hate you so much. I plead the fifth, Your Honor. I plead the fifth against Pickle's accusation.
Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of... I wish I could see your chat on my screen. But other times I'm like, yeah, that's probably for the best.
Want to see them talking about filling holes because I don't play you.
I'm good. We might
I am
be able
not
to
a
tip
loser.
the balance completely. It's exactly what we've got to do. Romantic is looking to bring this trial to an early conclusion. That's what we have to prevent. Whatever means we have at our disposal.
I guess he hasn't objected once yet.
Yeah, no.
Is he allowed to in this? I can't remember.
No, he's not. Thank you, counsel. On to it. Okay. Yes, my lord.
Alright, who's the next two then?
Okay. You changed your mind. I don't think you're going anywhere.
Well, it's obviously the old man and someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it has to be her, because she's the only one who mentions the green outfit. What's the spoopy time reward? Oh yeah, it's my I will change my I will change to my spoopy form for you.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah, I don't have a thing set up to specifically like do some little effect though. Unfortunately, I gotta get that set up.
Hmm. Well, that can become in time. And do you want to go with the woman then?
Yeah, I say it's the woman.
Okay.
Objection!
Assuming it's 3 don't show a flaw in the juror's reasoning. A flaw? What are you talking about, counsel? Well, juror number 2, juror number 6. My, whatever do you mean, sir? I'm gonna think.
Did you hear me?
What?
Did he hear me?
What?
You didn't even hear us.
Uh-uh.
Oh, you good, Jake?
Yeah. I perhaps the old man didn't hear you. Unbelievable. It's not like it was loud or anything. At least one fact which we can be sure here. The booktop receipt found in the defendant's room clearly states on the day of the attack. He had been to your books and purchased a number of second-hand titles. He then returned home on foot. But the man says he's no recollection of his return journey. That's correct. But what he does remember is seeing someone appear in front of him on the way. Someone in a green overcoat who suddenly collapsed on the pavement before his eyes. Yes, we were all
Are you good?
No. We are all very well aware of this. The poor young woman was stabbed, obviously.
Objection!
Really be sure of that, madam. My, whatever do you mean? She heard juror number 6's account of what happened to him that day.
And your friend there, English Lampert, I feel like sometimes he has a hard time.
I have problems sometimes. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When I'm
We're not
trying to
gonna
read
question,
fast is my problem. That same afternoon, there was somebody else apart from the victim. He was wearing a green overcoat and fell over on the icy streets in the neighborhood. Oh my.
My goodness, you mean?
I can't hear my goodness without thinking.
What?
Without hearing it from a friend of ours. I just can't.
Of ours?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. I just can't. That's right. I'm referring, of course, to the hard of hearing juror number 6.
Damn, we gotta call him out like that.
Are you really suggesting that the person in the green overcoat whom the defendant saw collapse in front of his eyes was the jolly old gentleman on the end of the bench here with me today? Entirely possible, yes.
He did admit that he's been there.
After all, the old man has someone of similar build to the victim.
I
Well,
guess.
look at that.
I'm here for the lamp, for I'm a moth. Hello. V-Kid? I not recognize that name. Uh-oh.
Are you busy?
No, sorry, I was checking something. Hi, VK, how are you? I don't recognize the name for a moth, though. I was here for your 758 playthrough. Oh, thank you, though. I'm trying to recognize the name from a moth, though. Are you on my list? Hold up. I need to go to my moth list. Have I missed a moth?
New moth?
Have I missed a moth? Oh, he's being a memer. Okay, I was like, I got upset at myself. I'm like, I usually pretty good at. I was very upset at myself. I was like, did I miss a moth? I'm like, I'm usually pretty good at remembering the moth names.
Take your moths very seriously.
I take my moth. Oh, chat, no. Oh god, I fucked up. No,
What'd you do?
Ah! I take my moth thing very seriously. Ignore that, I just did that. Remember all the moths that fling themselves at your body? Yes. Yes, I do. The stream's over. Good night, folks. No, stop it.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, sorry. Need a pee.
Oh well, it's fine.
I don't need. What happened, Jake?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What?
And
Jake, I'll fight you.
crucially, you know precisely where the old man in green's overcoat. You know precisely where the old man in the green overcoat fell. On Kilbus Road. Therefore, the person who Mr. Natsume saw collapsing in front of him was in fact juror number 6. And the defendant must have taken the long route back to his lodgings. If that's true, then clearly, the crime scene on Briar Road where the woman was stabbed was not on his way home. Oh my. You idiot old man. You ain't so daft as roaming about there. We would have blocked the stuff hours ago.
Oh, really? What were you thinking wearing such a befuddling coat?
Have we seen her look to the side like that?
What did you say to me? Is it a crime for anyone to walk the streets these days? Is it a crime to slip over on the ice?
Yes, you're a criminal.
Is it a crime to keep up with the latest styles with a beautiful green overcoat? Is it?
Oh? My lord, I do hope it won't cause any inconvenience, but I'd like to change your leaning, I presume. I do declare that I would. I should like to call for a verdict of not guilty. Thank you.
What to?
Say that angrily.
Is it a crime to change your mind? Is it? Well...
I don't know why it's so funny that he gets so angry about it.
I'm surprised she's changing her mind, but alright.
God, she was has of her comment earlier. Behold, angry Santa. Give him a red overcoat, and then I think we could call him that.
Well, that summation examination is concluded with a rather large shift in opinion. The eyes to the nose to poor. So the nose have it. It's not guilty, they say. Which means we no longer have a consensus among the members of the jury. The trial will continue.
Objection!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, well.
Would it seem churlish of me to drink from my hollowed chalice moments after raising objections? Raising an objection. Only to crush it in disgust. Pray forgive the discourtesy. Well, Dracula wants to talk to us now.
Lord Van Zeeks.
It seems I must retract my earlier remark.
What do you mean?
Yes, please, Von Deeks can talk all day. Oh my god, Red, stop being thirsty. Isn't it kind of an oxymoron to have a literal blood-sucking lawyer? He's a prosecutor. I don't know if that counts as a lawyer.
I mean...
You mean, more like redundant? I mistakenly credited these jurors with intelligent by describing them as insightful. I feel like prosecutors and lawyers are two different terms, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I think they're two different terms. What would be the same would be like defense attorney and prosecuting attorney.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So if they were both attorneys, I could accept that.
Yeah.
Yes, we have witnessed them falling for a cheap trick performed by the Eastern entertainer.
Eh? Whatever do you mean?
Objection!
I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I said is the truth.
Indeed. Stalwart juror number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the road as he claims. I believe you said it was a good 2 yards of the pavement which you have excavated, sir.
That's right. It took me the whole day, and they paid me a measly tuppence for it.
Now, my learned Japanese friend, tell me.
you have any notion of the distance that 2 yards represents? 6 feet. We already discussed that.
Well, if I'm honest, I don't have a clue, no. 2 yards is a little less than 2 meters.
What?
Less than 2 meters? That's not much at all.
Wait. What? I thought. Are we dumb? Is everyone in chat, including us, dumb?
Are we dumb?
Are we dumb? Is it not a couple of feet? How long? 2 yards? What? I mean, 2 meters is very thin. That's like. Isn't that like my pinky almost? Like that's not that long. A yard is 3 feet. Okay, but is this Western or is this European? Oh, wait, if you're thinking of centimeters. I'm dumb. Okay, I don't know distance. Leave me alone. Oh my god! Now this is gonna be a discussion of how we don't know distances.
Let's add that. I mean, granted, I'm also implicated in this too, but it's fine. We will just add that to the list of things you don't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What the fuck? But I will always fight over word definition. Lamping a picture from I put a definition. Fight me. In other words, a distance readily vaulted by anyone of moderate vigor. What the fuck? You put a picture of students are so upset. Would you not agree, my stalwart friend?
Me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no.
What the fuck, Pick? I'll fight you.
Fighting everybody. What?
Isn't that what I normally do?
True.
And did you perchance erect a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the site of your work?
I wouldn't dream it. What a waste of time. I just would have had it overpassed it anyway. We just didn't arrange to vote back when they came. You can just jump right over us all the time.
The accused is no gentleman as far as I can see. Damn, tagging his character again.
Well,
I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in the meanderings around town. That's true, is it? The incontrovertible truth is the books just purchased from the accused were found at the scene. True, we haven't really discouraged the books unless we're gonna say she went there too.
yeah.
There can be no doubt on his way back to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume walked down Briar Road.
Crushed in a single sentence.
And old man.
Old man, you can talk.
Wait, what? Oh, I got it. It took me a sec. You said at around 5 o'clock on the day in question, you slipped and fell on Calabash Road. Bray, was there suspicion-looking Nipponese behind you at the time?
Oh, I can't say I remember.
You don't remember?
How about a wager, my learned friend? You say it was his old man that the accused saw. But I would lay 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it. That's a good point. Where's the general term for these legal type people? They can be prosecutors, defense, divorce, whatever. Okay, listen. Fuck you.
Order! Lord Vance, explain yourself.
My lord.
You such a trenchant argument up your sleeve. Why in the world did you not prefer it during the simulation examination?
I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience he no doubt came for. I wanted to see for himself how the opinion of the jury is so readily swayed. But my hospitality has its limits, and they've been reached, I feel. Oh, taking off the coat. What is it? So, my learned friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. I just hear Ochi screaming in the background.
What are you talking about?
My lord. The prosecution requests permission to call its next witnesses to the stand.
Granted. Bailiff, bring forth the witnesses. It's next witnesses. Snarl, do you not remember? We've been told on several occasions that there are eyewitnesses to the incident. Yes, I remember.
No point to make you say Pickle's always right. You're never right. Fuck you, Pickle.
One of them being a Scotland Yard policeman, no less. Afraid that's likely to be the prosecution's next witness. Alright, no matter who Van Zeeks brings to the stand as witnesses, and no matter what they say, believe in Suseki-san. I know he's innocent. I'll keep believing that to the very end, till this battle is over.
And my button's looking pretty sexy there, Pickle, not gonna lie.
Oh.
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court. Oh, hello.
That guy is sleepy, and she looks like, what's the fucking...
It kind of reminds me of, Rapunzel?
I mean, I can see that. That's not what I was thinking. Do you ever watch, fucking, what was that called? Umaru-chan? The anime?
No, I don't. That name doesn't even ring a bell.
Damn, never mind then.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Oh.
Who wants to... Do you want me to, or do you want to? He looks like he's got a weird, wording there.
I'll do it, I guess. And you take her, I suppose?
You just don't want to do any more women.
I mean, listen, I already don't have that much. I don't have that much range, man. Casper roll a bit less, sir. Nothing to report on the street, sir.
And back sleepy go.
It's just real.
Is he gonna blow? Is he gonna wake up and blow bubbles at us?
Oh, Mrs. B. Precious is my name. I'm proud to have this young town hero's wife.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you said something about being with a wife, right? Yeah. He's very sleepy. What's the story here?
Pat and Rolly, we're doing this fucking pun again. Pat and Rolly? Rolly? What?
Don't know.
Patrol. Ow.
Oh, well.
Took me a sec. Oh, I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in truth, would have not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day.
You gonna wake up, or no? Okay. No, it's your husband I was asking about. He seems tired.
Hardly surprising. He's tired because she's keeping him up all night. Oh my god, Pickle. Well, it's being an honorable occupation, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world.
If I couldn't see that, like if I couldn't see your chat, I would believe you'd just say that. Oh, really? I'm sure I've heard that name before, actually. Indeed, apart from my rare days off, our gallant officers travel some 20 miles a day, you know. They patrol boarding houses, pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check that meters are reading true. They're responsible for keeping the streets clean, lighting and extinguishing our street lights. You know, Vans that listed don't sound less like policing duties at all. It wouldn't just be falling asleep on my feet if it collapsed so long ago.
It goes without saying that the policeman's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. But the London Bobby is a man of honor. If you say so. It's bad they look like they're literally related.
They look like they could be siblings. I'm just saying. On the day in question, this man and his wife are walking down Briar Road in the opposite direction. Sweet home Alabama, even though this is the UK. Well, these guys are so... God damn it. They witnessed the incident as it occurred. Is it not correct, Mr. and Mrs. Beat?
That's right, sir. Isn't it, Raleigh?
You're just sleeping. Just sleeping. Oh. Cuts for early pizza. Nothing to report in the streets, huh? What a great witness he's going to be.
And Billy did have a bit of a family bonding back in the day in the UK. That is very true.
I mean, that's...
But this is not the royal family.
It is not. Very good. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. Tell the court exactly what you saw on the afternoon of the incident. Yes, sir!
He patrols the beat while she does the beating, as far as I'm concerned.
What do witnesses saw?
It was our wedding anniversary, and Rolly was taking me out for a meal. There was no night time to change after work. Anyway, two silhouettes appeared out of the fog in a pavement in front of us. All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor, and the other scattered somewhere before running off.
And you look at Kirby instead of... I more meant in like an abusive thing, because she keeps pulling on his fucking scarf. But okay, Pickle. Mine in the gutters.
Ran straight over, of course, and we went for help in a nearby police box. It was definitely that Japanese man in the dock. Ray and I both saw him as clear as day.
Oh my god, Red. I hate it. I hate my chat sometimes. My chat brings me nothing but pain and suffering.
I mean, it makes sense that is your chat. Oh, this is simply compelling testimony, I must say. Oh dear, this policeman and his wife are claiming to possibly identified Mr. Nutsmay at the scene. The testimony is true. The alternative course to events that you established in the examination will be quashed.
I am an innocent lamp who does no wrong. This is all on you. This is all on all of you. I am a good lamp. You all deserve to be blasphemized. Can't speak. It's
Me
death
neither.
knell, in fact. Because that alternative was never viable in the first place. Red, you're betraying me, my own mom. Why can't you all be like Jake?
What?
What?
What about me?
Why can't everybody be from State Farm? And give me good rates on car insurance and life insurance.
Pickle Red,
Don't forget
I
someone-
want in too. Don't count me out. Anyway.
What Fane mean? I don't know that name, that word.
What an unfortunate be chancing, and on your wedding anniversary too.
Now I know, but I still managed to get out for the evening with my man. I thank the Lord for that.
Gosh, the life at London Bobby sounds very hard indeed.
Indeed, however... You said blaspheme. To profane something works with the definition of blaspheme. Alright. The forensic examination will be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon.
What do you mean by that?
My learned friend, the witness saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. They are testifying upon the oath that it was without a doubt the accused, Mr. Soseki Natsume. Treat something with sacred with relevance or disrespect. Okay, you know what, Pickle? I'll treat you with disrespect, you little shit. God. I hate my chat. I hate them.
They are your chat.
And one of these witnesses is a policeman, no less. So you appreciate the gravity of the situation, I'm sure.
Except that the man's so tired, his wife has to do all the talking.
I was about to say, yeah, he hasn't said a word yet, aside from,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a... Enough preamble. Counsel for defense. Commence the cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord.
see what we got.
Okay.
Was I went?
Oh, right. We already read that. I don't know why I was supposed to start reading it all over again.
I mean, you wanted to.
Now,
Do you want to press some of this, or...?
why? I really didn't see anything off the top of my head right away.
And just collapse on the floor and you just scatter something before running off. Is that what you wanted to do? Like it was the books?
Hmm...
We don't have a weather
You
report,
saw
so
the
we can't do
man
the fog.
clearly, but you don't know what he dropped.
We can't. I mean, we could press both those statements then.
Yeah.
I wish we got a weather report. Like, oh, the fog was so thick we couldn't see anything, kind of thing.
Yeah. 2 silhouettes.
That's right, they were coming towards us, walking up on Briar Road in opposite directions.
Huh.
Oh. And those were at a plump figure followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man.
It does sound like the victim is pictured in this print, and like Mr. Natsume. Yes, unfortunately it does.
And you're certain at the time there was nobody else nearby?
Oh, yes, quite certain. It was dark, but there are street lights on Briar Road, you see. There's nobody else around at all, isn't that right, my darling?
Tug.
Yes, that's right. Of course, there was a light fog on the ground. But Briar Road is dead straight and you can see a fairly long way down the pavement. And then there's the street lighting as well. I didn't see any, pedestrians.
Sorry if he also gets a teddy bear out. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Gonna get a plushie out.
Exactly.
Before sleep takes a firm hold, your answer, please, Mr. Beat. Are you quite sure of what you just said?
Yes, sir. It's a couple of stands. It just spends all day, every day, keep me watching the streets. I swear to it, sir.
I like how she's just like,
Oh, in
I
love.
know.
oh.
Yes, sir, as my love for Patricia is true. Oh,
Oh, Rolly.
Oh god. Yeah, let me gag. quick.
mushy. Very mushy.
Very mushy.
They're maintaining there was no one else around the victim and the attacker. Starting to seem like that must be how it really happened. It seems to seem like there's no other run. Well, I didn't stop Mr. Natsume, did it? He fled the scene all too convincingly. Thank you. I believe we have a reasonably clear idea of the situation just before the incident now. It happened in the crucial moment that followed. One of them collapsed and the other scattered. Okay.
I wonder if this is not a pressing. There's not really anything for us to object to.
Yeah. Scattered something. What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, I couldn't quite make out what it was at the time. But then we got closer, we realized what it was. Didn't we, darling?
Yes, that's right. It was some old books. I see, old books. Yes, sir, the culprit dropped a number of them, around where the victim lay in the pavement.
Guy reminds me a lot of fucking Meekins, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Sleepy or Meekins.
Yeah, he's like a mix of the two.
Indeed, it's clearly pictured on the perfect print.
But right, the Japanese man did when he did the deed.
Hold it!
Let's not forget that it remains to be established that the defendant was indeed the attacker. But we saw him. It was the man in the dark without question, sir. The mustache, the hunched back, the cat-like eyes, the taut mouth, the snub nose. Everything. Any more insults you want to throw in?
I was about to say, damn. Oh my sec. Oh my god, I fell right back asleep, just like I feel like I'm about to.
That's right. He looked down at poor defenseless woman with his terrifying, intense eyes. And then suddenly threw his books on the pavement and ran away.
I see. That's tough. They seem as though they're telling the truth here.
May I remind the court that an ambiguous testimony comes from a policeman and his wife. Now please, continue.
Yes, sir!
That came out of nowhere. What the fuck? Why are you farting in court? Are you gonna be like the guy from the last trial? Are you gonna fart in the omnibus, stinking up the whole place? Why are you waking me up with your farts? They stink. God. Ugh. You know, I actually saw a Twitter post the other day about like the greatest things people have ever testified about. Like just talking about like things that you remember me turning to people testified about. And someone was like, "Yes, I remember the time a guy testified about literally farting and stinking up an entire omnibus." Like that is officially in a court document in the Ace Attorney series. Like that is in a court document that someone testified farting up and stinking an entire thing. See that meme I posted the other day about the whale and the poop natto? Yes, and I'm grossed out by it. Ugh. I don't want to know more. Go away. Hold it! Anyway.
Was your husband with to fetch help?
No, I went. I may not be a police officer myself, but I am the proud wife of one after all. They're not right, my darling.
Huh? Yes, that's right. I misspeak to go. I was off duty by that point. But I've always never truly off duty, of course, so I felt obliged to stay and guard the scene. There are a lot of bones to beat. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. So I said, Patricia, you see, I told her where to find the right police box. Forgive my ignorance, but what do you mean exact by the right police box?
Yeah, wait, what? What does that mean? I don't know that either.
There's a complication, you see, who deals with it. Where the woman was stabbed wasn't actually on my beat. So I told Patricia the way to the police box for the beat the incident fell under so she could go and report it.
I ran there as quick as I could and asked for help from the Bobby on duty. There's nothing more potent than a young couple in love working together, you know.
And thanks to your swift response, the case was quickly resolved. The actions of two model citizens.
Oh, please, you're making me blush. Isn't he, darling?
Oh, I mean, he's looking like he's blushing.
Yes, sir. What Patricia said, sir?
I love his little animation when he goes back to sleep.
I know. Let's move on, shall we? Just sleeping on his feet.
Hold it! I'm not seeing anything too much that we can go to.
Yeah. Surely you wouldn't be able to see his face with the light of the street lamps, would you?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Absolutely could. Us Londoners have exceptional eyesight, I'll have you know.
Jesus, okay, the guy's. I think he's waking up. God, calm down, woman. Oh my lord.
Right.
Oh.
Sorry.
Live from the street lamps is more than enough.
God, stop tugging on him.
Well, husband already told you that the fog was only light, didn't he?
Yes, and what of the fog? A very sport across the globe, I believe. But it's
Man, she's gonna yank him off his feet if he keeps that.
Oh no. With absolute menace to those that deliver it, of course.
Oh, it is. When it's thick, you can't even see the hand in front of your own home.
Yes, alright, I take your point. No, could you stop shaking your husband about?
Oh, I just realized their scarf is one long scarf that they're stuck together by.
Is it one long one?
I think it is, because look, hers wraps around her neck and goes down below her waist, and then you can see it comes around behind him on the right, and then wraps around him.
I thought it was just matching, but yeah, that makes sense.
No, I think it's literally just meant to be they have one long scarf between one another.
Constant fog makes our eyes sharp, you see. That's why we can tell you for certain that was that little Japanese man we saw. Can't we, darling?
Staying, you can see it goes like right to where she is.
Well, yes. The accused, no mistake. The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the top mouth, unmistakable, sir. As far as Cole's testimony is concerned, there can't be any question. It was Seki-san that they saw running away from the scene of the crime.
So is this actually a decent witness?
So that's it. That's their entire testimony. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? I hate to admit it, but on hearing the testimony, it does seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Beat saw what they saw. They saw Mr. Natsume running away from the scene on Briar Road that day. Yes, I feel the same. So if that's true, where does it leave us? Here's the jury should have called for a guilty verdict after testimony. Oh no, then what do we do? Cosmo over here. What are you trying to say? I think you would try to find a contradiction somewhere else within their testimony. What do you mean, somewhere else?
Yeah, we didn't press a certain statement in there.
Yeah.
We didn't press the first two, I think.
Yeah, that was in the first one, I think. Their statement about seems not to be as equivocal. Calling them into question won't help. You could identify some other part of their testimony which appears to be contradicts the facts. Might be able to discredit them, make the jury doubt the pair's memory that day is accurate. Oh, right. But simply, we must focus on finding a discrepancy in these statements elsewhere. We don't, I'm afraid the trial may reach an early and unfavorable conclusion. I'd always seem to be so up against it.
We're just unlucky like that.
Yeah.
Hold it!
No time to change after work, you say. You also mirrored the police misspeak.
Oh no, sadly not. It's a job for strapping young men only. Women and children and elderly can't even apply.
Well, I think you can probably see why children and the elderly can't do the job, can't you?
I think Rolly is ever so handsome in his uniform. Sits you down to the ground, doesn't it, darling?
I just finished my beat. Pat and I were heading to the station. I was planning on getting changed there. Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy.
Oh no, Rolly, I much prefer you in uniform. I'm glad I don't recognize you when I see you in plain clothes.
That's not a good thing, but okay.
Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem healthy.
Yeah, not really. Here to the point. You were going for a meal and you finished your beat for the day, correct? That's right, yes. Although I was fit to drop, to be honest, after spending the whole day on my feet. The blessing of my life, sir. As I'm the proud owner of this, I'll serve my city and queen to the end.
Wait, what is that?
What's that now?
Warrant card?
My warrant card, sir. This one, my love and copper. There's the noble founding principles of the Fourth Foot, and it's a matter 12 spin and sworn duty. Let's put the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. Sir, and for a double cause, I will cover 20 miles every single day without failing a single couple. Because I know the planting of my boots is all Londoners need to hear to feel safe and secure. So fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then. But just on that one particular day, I was looking forward to spreading my wedding anniversary. This beat puts a lot being married to a bobby like me. I want to show my dear wife how much I care.
Oh my god.
Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly.
Let me just throw up again.
What a charming couple. The young love is just a joy to behold. If a little over the top, perhaps.
I still say they look like they're siblings. I'm sorry.
And then, who's going to describe what happened next? Yeah, we're kind of...
Mr. Lawyer, sir, can I ask you something?
Yeah, hi. Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Oh, Feeny, all dolly. Wait, wrong key.
Oh, no.
Red, why?
If there was more room.
They keep asking us all these questions about everything we told you, so... Seems like you don't believe our testimony. Is that right? Is it? Out with it.
Are you using it like a doll? Okay, that's kind of cute.
That's cute. I'll give you that. Punching with his fists. What? No, it's really not that at all.
My husband's a police officer, remember? And I know what I saw. Remember every last detail. Everything. Like... Oh, I know. What about the books the man dropped? I can tell you names every single one I could. Every single one.
Oh, yeah?
You dare to question how reliable my testimony is.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah. I will do, Miss Feet.
No, it won't do at all. That Japanese lawyer has no idea what I'm capable of.
I think she's the murderer. Jeez.
I'll decide for him for insulting us. Don't think that moment Rolly will.
He's not even awake.
I was gonna say, you're literally throwing him around, literally like a rag doll.
I didn't mean to cause offense. Please, put your husband's fist down. Perhaps you would like to read some of your testimony, Miss Beats. Might that appease you?
Thank you, my lord. That will settle things nicely.
Yeah, their love life seems it would be unusual.
Wouldn't it, darling?
Yep. For
He's just
sure.
like, bring me my bubble blower.
Hold it!
Alright, tell us then. Yes, you know there are books dropped at the scene of the crime, as you say.
Those purchased by the accused at the nearby second-hand bookshop on the day in question. I'm going to assume it's not going to be the books.
After I've been to police box for help, well, I decided to have a good look over the area for good measure. I'm a proud policeman's wife, after all. I did it for Rolly.
And what was your husband doing at the time?
Now he's long facing the snow, getting some webbs up.
Rest. It took me a sec. It took me a second to read that and to process what she just said.
Yeah.
Oh, I just imagine her like running around frantically while he's just fucking facing the snow, passed the fuck out. God.
Man.
It makes ever so hard, you know? Ever so hard, don't you, my darling?
He died for 20 seconds, no big deal.
Interesting way of guarding the scene of the crime. Well, Miss Beat, seeing as you've forgotten the court with your tales of powers of recollection, may be so kind as to recount the titles of the books you observed at the scene.
Happy to. Now, all y'all listening.
Get ready to get the evidence out.
Mm-hmm.
There was the picture of Monsieur somebody or other, and what's it, yearnings?
Just,
She doesn't really... Okay, Canterbury
mean,
yearnings.
Okay.
What was the first one she said? Picture of Montseberry or something other.
Yeah, I mean, that's
What was
fine.
that? Was that one of them?
I mean, close enough. Picture
Oh,
of,
Mont-
yeah.
Monsieur Lecoq. Oh, so all we need is a mirror for Gaboret.
Yeah.
Or Gaboreau.
And it was a meal for someone in the last one was definitely the thing on me or something.
Oh, last one. There's only 3 books.
Yeah.
Alright, gotta go do the thing. Have a good one. Alright, thank you, Pickle Hat. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. Hope you have a good thing and can do the thing with the thing and the thing.
Yes.
You see?
Yes, I see there are 1 or 2 holes in your memory.
Yeah, well, they were along those lines, I'm quite sure.
There were indeed books found at the scene with titles along those lines, as you put it.
What did I tell you? So I think it means the way you've been implying that my testimony can't be trusted. Don't you agree, darling?
Oh boy! Whoa!
Oh! It was just my chance for that answer to me. Let me to answer to
Oh my
it.
god! Jesus, he pulled out his gun!
Jeez.
That actually like scared me for a hot second.
All
Gotta
right,
go to
man.
night calls. All right, Red, you have a nice
Yeah,
night.
good
too.
night.
Oh my god,
Man.
that scared me for a second. What the fuck? Terrifying.
Exactly. Yes, he really is. Okay. This is just the ending bit again.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But we have what we need now.
That really made me jump. I was expecting to pull out his gun to get all fucking pissed. Oh, we know what we want to object to.
4 books? He bought 3. Where'd
I'm
that
sure there'll
last
be an
one?
argument like, oh, he stole them. He's Japanese.
Yeah, maybe. They're saying that there were 4 books.
That's right. I remember all of them. Picture of Monsieur somebody, what's it yearnings, a meal for someone, and a thing on me something.
God, those fucking titles.
I'm sorry, Miss Pete. There's a fundamental flaw in that statement of yours.
Oh no, what flaw?
Simply that, at the scene of the crime, there were only 3 books, not 4.
What?
There's a receipt from the bookshop where the defendant bought his books.
Your books?
Yes, and the details Mr. Natsu's purchases that day. As you can see, only 3 books are listed.
Only 3, but no, that can't be. I remember seeing them. There were 4 books, I tell you. 4 dirty old books.
I mean, look at the picture. Is there 4 books in the picture?
I think we're about to get that.
Oh.
I
Never
don't see him.
right now.
Oh really? Have a good look at this photograph print of the scene of the crime. Yeah.
Oh, only 5.
As you can see from this evidence as well, there are only 3 books.
But I just don't believe it. I saw them there, I swear it. I saw them.
No, madam, I'm afraid your observation cannot be relied upon. Cannot be denied. That though you say it was the defendant you saw, you could very well be mistaken.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No!
Yeah, see? Look, they're connected.
yeah.
Look at there. I love how she fucking uses him to punch. It's plainly evident. It is your powers of deduction that cannot be relied upon, my learned Nipponese friend.
What?
What cannot be denied is that these 2 witnesses saw the accused running from the scene. A fact you may very well have no hope of disproving.
Ah.
Though you've striven to avert attention by that dint of some inconsequential discrepancies.
Hello, Cozy. How are you? How's that cutie alpaca doing?
There's a
Would that
cozy
be
over there.
fair?
There's a cute Cozy over here. She be using the follower emotes that I got out.
That I didn't advertise because I'm stupid.
Bro,
You cut off all your hair.
Why do you advertise those?
I don't know. I'm tired. You know, we literally
I know, but like, put that on the list.
I'll do it after stream.
Okay.
I'm tired, okay? It's been rough.
Yeah, I know, you're good.
So much stuff I gotta do. So much stuff I gotta do.
Yeah.
Alright, more you dumb web. I know. Listen, I like shilling other people. You know this better than anybody, Cozy. Would that to be fair? I
It's
shill
just
my
right for
friend more
me.
than I shill myself. I do, but still. I know. Jake, I need you to keep me up all night doing work.
Alright, you're gonna do work tonight.
Yes, after this stream, you gotta keep me up so I do work.
You're doing the work tonight, bitch. Let's go.
Alright. I tell Cozy to do it because she's probably gonna go to bed.
Also, cut your hair. Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
That doesn't
No,
work.
wait, no, we never. I thought you would have changed it.
Bruh,
it.
I'm fucking... Listen, you want me to change it? I'll do it.
I'll do it. No, I'll do it.
Fuck
I'm doing it
you.
right now.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm doing
I'm
it.
doing
I'm
it.
doing it. Doing it
I'm
well.
doing it
You're doing
as well.
Doing it well. Doing it well. Doing it well.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
No, I'm doing it right now. Stay
You're too late.
firm. Jake.
That's not me.
Jake.
I have to log in.
of
Whatever.
Storms.
Fine.
I already did it. Fuck you.
Make sure that link actually works. Alright, it works.
Jake from State Farm. Thank you.
That's not me.
There. There, thank you. It should work now. There. There we go. State Farm Jake. Done.
Man,
Shout out
Whatever.
Jake from State Farm.
no, that's not me. I'm surprised that's not a channel though. I'm surprised that's not actually taken by them, but okay.
Or somebody else. just
Shut
for shits
up.
and giggles.
Shut up. No. I'm not taking it. It's not me. Fuck you. That's not my alt.
April Fools, you have to be Jake from State Farm.
No.
You have to. For April Fools, it
No.
would be perfect if you were Jake from State Farm. Do not tell me that is not a good idea. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know that's a good idea. I don't want to hear shit. You know
Man.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, it might be a good idea, but I don't want to fucking do it. Man,
You know it would be. Don't even.
what are you talking about?
You're trying to not. It's quite simple. Let me explain it with a toast. I'll become Relu because she's basically the opposite of comfy, cozy vibes.
I mean, that's
What's-
true.
I'll get Red Bulls. Oh my god. we get cozy addicted to fucking Red Bulls.
Oh,
I'm down
no.
for it. The policeman's wife and her entirely accurate testimony in every respect. Oh my goodness. I'm now just imagining it. I'm a coffee kind of girl, okay?
So-
well, listen, you're now
so-
addicted to Red Bull.
So what we're getting for next April Fools is we're getting the cozy captain. We're getting Riluchu. We're getting fucking Jake from something or other. What the hell are you doing?
I gotta figure that out. I'll figure out something. You have Starbucks right now, isn't it? A moth? I turn into a moth? What that?
I mean,
If I would have an
maybe.
April Fool, that would be a good thing. I would like to be a moth. Turn me into
I
a
mean, you
moth.
could be if you
Turn
wanted
me into
to.
a moth.
Well, yeah,
Let's do it.
actually, that's a good idea. Because you have a moth on your chain.
I become the moth on my chain.
Yeah.
I become a moth who has a lamp earring.
Yep. Perfect.
You'll be like Cinderella at the moth prom. Oh my god.
That's great.
Night, you get to
I
live
love
your
that
moth
idea.
dreams. I want moth prom to be a thing.
Moth from.
I want that to be a thing. I want that so badly. Okay, anyway, continue the fucking thing.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
Stop using your husband. Uh-oh.
It's too late.
Froze. It froze.
Did it?
It froze.
Did it
I'm
freeze?
stuck. Oh, there we go. You see, the matter is not up for debate. Seen on Briar Road, a total of 4 books were most definitely found. Oh, they were.
But what about this photographic print?
Probably behind her
It
body.
only shows 3 books. Yeah, probably.
Quite right. Only 3 can be seen in that print.
That
Oh, is
print?
there a
You-
front-facing
you mean
one?
to say?
Oh, froze again. There we go.
Little bit.
Lonnie present another, one of the victim's hands.
Well,
So
yeah.
it was her book, not
Yeah, it was
his.
her book.
Why was it burned?
Huh.
The Lion's Pride. Wait a minute. Was that wasn't one of the books she listed though?
No. I don't believe it. It's the 4th book.
As you will observe. Anyway, yes, I have Starbucks. Okay, they came out with the winter drinks, of course. Caramel brulee is my favorite. Ooh, that sounds actually really good. If I was more of a coffee drinker, I'd probably have that.
The fourth book was hidden from view in the original print by the victim's torso.
No. No! Order! Order!
There, you see. Look at that. Look.
Yes.
Like I said, isn't it, my darling?
Yes, sir! Passage is always right, sir.
Let's study the receipt for the books purchased by the accused on the day in question. Mrs. Beats, the titles once again, if you please.
Oh, yes, of course. The picture of Monsieur somebody or other.
The picture of Monsieur Lecoq. Wait, is that actually...
Maybe.
What's it, yearnings?
Canterbury Yearnings.
A meal for someone.
A meal for Gaboret, in fact. As court has just heard, the witness remembered the book titles flawlessly, save for a few minor details.
But what about the last one?
The last one. The one you're seemingly ignoring. Ms. Beats' power of recollection can only be described as exceptional.
Hear that, Rolly? The gentleman paid me a compliment.
Yes, sir. Flawless, sir. Picture is flawless. But there are only 3 books on the receipt. Miss Beat mentioned 4.
There's nothing surprising about that. Clearly the fourth book is that which is shown in this photographic print. Is it, though? What was the fourth book she said?
I'm sorry, Constable, that doesn't seem odd. Why should the 4th book be omitted from the receipt?
Not at all odd at all, my lord. It's the victim's book.
Huh.
This photograph clearly shows the fourth book was found in the victim's clutches. In other words, it belongs to the victim.
Victim was holding her own book. I wonder what became of that 4th book.
Obviously, it wasn't overlooked by the investigating officers at Scotland Yard.
Do you have it? Oh,
I have it here as evidence.
wind it over. Let's put that and let the information photograph print to the court, please, Counsel.
My pleasure, my lord.
Second photograph. Okay.
Well, aside from the book being
And the book.
damaged, I don't see anything off the top of my head aside from the title.
Yeah. I do want to peek at that book, though, real quick.
Yeah, go peek at that book. Go look at that book.
Because... Oh, yeah. It is. Huh. Oh, look at this. The book has been badly burnt. You're right. You'll be able to read it in this state. Especially not the latter pages. A terrible waste. Even from the scorched edges of the paper, I think the damage must have occurred very recently. A book. Recently damaged by fire. I was assuming to raise your red flag with me.
Oh?
Hmm.
Are we really going back to there? Why?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I guess they gave the book
Name?
away.
Let me see, it's a book titled The Lion's Pride. I'm afraid I don't know any English literature at all. It might be something I've heard. Wait a minute. The Lion's Pride? That's strange. I think I've heard of a book by that name before. Very recently, too.
Huh.
Huh. The title I recognize too, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yeah, I feel like they're going a little too hard. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to connect back to that place.
Was it
back
with
to the house.
well,
Yeah.
like my thought
Like,
is the landlord and the wife. But
Did they give the books away? Were they out on the streets when it happened?
I don't know. Maybe. Interesting. Anyway. You rest, yeah. Okay.
Get your nappies. I have nothing further to add.
What?
You seem surprised, my learned friend. But your resistance until now has been in vain. Entertaining, yes, but futile. This Marie's longer route to the accused lodgings that you have tried to establish in your summations examination. I must have said summation earlier. I don't know what is wrong with my reading comprehension today.
I don't know. I just can't read.
Any attempted discrediting of the witness's power of recollection in your cross-examination.
Futile. I just walked right into this, didn't I?
See, everything we said is true. And that right, my darling?
Yes, Pat. Marry me, Pat. But you're already married.
I would say your wife. So perhaps the lady and gentleman of the jury would like to reconsider their positions. Are we going to another summation examination?
Can you have
Should
to?
the court... I would say, can we do two? Should the court waste any more time on this Nipponese travesty? Or is the decision you have to make all too apparent already? You have heard all of the witnesses and seen all of the evidence. The trial has run its course.
Prisoner, my fate we're in a terribly precarious position. I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, it could very well make matters worse. Think, Grinoski, think. What do you do now?
Well, we gotta raise an objection. We can't wait and see.
Yeah, always.
Objection!
I'm not done yet.
No, my learned friend. It's over. That last cross-examination was your final chance to establish a credible defense, and you failed. The die has been cast. There's no more room for debate.
Well, it might be over as far as you're concerned, but... I can't think of what to say. I may, Lord Van Zeeks. Seems somewhat porous to close down the debate at this point.
Oh? Wait, what? Sometimes it gets me curious when certain people are the only ones who get surprised during certain points. Am I the only one who thinks it's weird? Like, why did those two in particular get surprised by us still fighting back? Your insignificant little Eastern Isle must be a lawless hole indeed. Jesus, Van Beeks, fucking stop with the racism bullshit.
Jeez.
God damn. We're a lowly judicial system to have the audacity to intervene at a moment like this.
That might be it. Oh. I am, to my shame, still a very inexperienced lawyer. So, but I consider my assistant's advice essential and her opinions invaluable. Miss Naruho, though. One of this land's great guiding principles is tolerance. So the court will hear you, madam. Go ahead, Miss Sato. Please.
Oh, it froze. Oh, please, catch up. Please.
Freeze.
Catch up.
Frozen.
There we go. Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us? What have we all overlooked in this matter that you see fit to pursue further? You wanna fight? Yeah, I wanna fight. You wanna go, Cozy? You wanna fucking go? You wanna go? You stupid bitch. You wanna go? Go?
Why are you fighting?
I'll fight you. I'll fight you right now. Huh? You got a fucking problem? You wanna go?
I'm unclear, but I could arrange this.
Go. Come on. Come on.
I have done it before.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Fine, I'll drink water. Yeah, whatever, I mean, fridge though. Water right now. Not because you told me to. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
the court is busy with new evidence, but don't only after the last cross-examination finished. I see. You believe that this new evidence warrants further examination, do you?
Oh. See, why is everyone's so weird? Jury's so weird. I don't know why we keep doing that with that pan.
Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think? It's just possible that this new evidence might be the decisive proof we've been waiting for. The judge is sure to ask the members of the jury to announce their leadings in a moment. And of course, he's sure to ask you to explain what the crucial piece of evidence is and why. I must take this opportunity to examine the piece of presented evidence as thoroughly as possible. Yes, I understand. And thank you, Mr. Sato. Okay. I do want to take a look at the picture real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, nothing.
I don't know if it's anything other than the book.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here really.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even know what the point of that even is.
Oh,
How dare your games be so goddamn expensive? Well, maybe you people didn't abuse it so fucking much in the past.
Fucking bitch. Out here complaining about how my prices are nice and fair, not expensive. Excuse you. God.
this is it. Soda-san has managed to win us one last chance here. Can't let it go to waste.
Fine, I'll fucking consider lowering it. Jake, I'm gonna fight this stupid cozy little shithead, I swear.
Yeah?
So help me. I'm
Again?
gonna fight her.
Are you gonna win
gonna
this
do it.
time?
Fuck you, I always win.
You didn't win last time.
I always win. Always. Stretch.
Doubt.
I'll take the stretch.
Cozy, hi, thank you.
Oh, is she going to go in your chat because I bullied her too much?
Yeah, maybe. You did this.
Little bitch. Little whiny little bitch.
Anyway.
She ran away. Good. Coward.
Hey, Deshaun, how you doing?
Yeah, true. That's true, Cozy. It's true.
I hope you're doing quite well. We are doing Great Ace Attorney with the good Jake of the State Farm. And now I actually have a fixed collab. So I have a fixed collab, so you can go check him out
Wow,
if you would
good
like.
job.
Shut up. Damn story, you jerk. You old booty hole.
I can't let it go to waste. Defense wishes to present evidence, my lord.
Yeah, I'm very curious what we're presenting here.
I mean, the book.
Oh. Oh, what? Because it doesn't line up with what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Very well. Defense may present one further piece of evidence. Evidence that apparently offers a profound insight into this case, and has hitherto been overlooked.
Are you sure it's not the knife?
I mean, there's... well...
The fact that it's been broken?
I mean, that's an option, but...
Well, did a fourth book or the knife? That's my
I would
vote.
say the book, because it's burnt. It also isn't what she said earlier.
At all. Yeah.
Try the book. The evidence in question is what we can see from the newly presented photograph printed
here
the
we
crime
go.
scene. The fourth book, found in the victim's hand.
We gotta focus on that book. We've already discussed the fourth book at length. Other than it being in the victim's grasp at the time of incident, no significance has been attached to it. So in a matter further would be a flagrant race to this court's time, as you well know.
Yes, I'm afraid, counsel, I must concur with the prosecution on this matter. I'm afforded you with this opportunity. I led the court to believe that the evidence in question contained a hitherto undiscovered clue. So I insist to elaborate, counsel, to identify this clue at once. I make myself clear. Yes, my lord. It's, Sonardo. The prosecution is trying to avoid a thorough examination of this evidence.
Yeah.
Which means it may well be on the right track.
Is there
Yes,
more to the burn than we think?
maybe. I think you must be right. So, counsel, firstly, where is the vital clue of this case, which the fourth book conceals?
Vtuber in Animal Crossing, I am deaf. What do you mean you're deaf?
What?
What? I don't know, because he's like, you can be a VTuber at Animal Crossing, I am deaf. Why are you deaf? I'm very confused.
I don't know if... Huh. That might be a new thing they added with the new update.
Okay, anyway, let's go to the burn.
Yeah, the
Best day
burn.
of my life. We're just gonna ignore Cozy's best day of her life.
I mean, no, I want to hear about that, but, like, also.
Yeah.
I would ask the court to reserve the back of the book in question. The back, what do you... Good gracious. It's been burnt to a crisp. We have to ask ourselves, why is the victim clutching what is clearly an unreadable book? It's undeniably an extremely unnatural thing for her to have been doing.
I mean, she got it from a secondhand bookshop, more than likely. And those books usually are pretty damaged.
I mean, don't think they would sell that damaged, though.
You never know. I feel like I've seen some secondhand shops that have sold some pretty broken shit.
True.
Oh,
Right.
unnatural you say. And what of it, my Nipponese friend?
Oh,
Where do I concede the point if it bears no relation to the case and it is nothing to discuss? So should you wish to assert that this fire damage is some veiled clues to what happened that day? Pray, do enlighten us all. What truth does this charred book hide?
charred book. It's just one possibility here, which I can't quite bring myself to rule out. An outside chance,
like-
certainly, but worth a try.
I just don't know where you're going with this other than bringing up the fucking people's home. But, like, are you gonna say the murder happened there? Or the attempted murder happened there?
I
Or she-
don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little curious where this is going.
Yeah. Alright, I'll explain my theory. We'll keep us waiting even longer then, Counsel. Explain this theory of yours. Are you suggesting that you can ascertain from the fire damage the Saritome suffered?
Its owner? The
It's-
content? The shop that sold it? I guess its owner?
Yeah.
We don't really know about its content. I feel like its content doesn't really matter in the long run. The shop that sold it, maybe? Question mark? I don't think we can say anything. I think it has to be the owner.
Yeah. My lord, the burn on the back of this book reveals the startling truth. About the book's owner. Beg your pardon.
But we already know who the book belongs to. The victim was gripping in her hand as she fell to the floor, after all. It's obviously hers.
One question how this book came to be in the victim's hand is yet to be answered. However, this is a question of who the book really belongs to and where it originated. The defense has very credible answers. Good gracious, how could you possibly?
Very well. I'll play along with this futile attempt to delay your inevitable demise. But do remember, the members of the jury may very well burn you alive if your little gamble goes awry.
Counsel, the defense's response is very likely to influence the final outcome of this trial. But tell the court, who do you claim is the owner of this burnt book?
It is one of the jury members.
Yeah, you.
I'm assuming we're gonna say either one of them. So I say go with the jury member, just go with Joan, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Take that!
The answer is that the book belongs to the couple who owns the house where the defendant has his lodgings. A certain Mr. and Mrs. Garridib.
The landlords.
Whether this is some extraordinary coincidence or some kind of fate at work, I don't know, but... Of all the people in London, one of the 6 chosen for this jury in the courtroom today is none other than Miss Garridib herself.
Oh my goodness me. I think you must be mistaken, sir. I'm not Miss Garridib's wife. I'm his maid.
You say as you hold up the ring.
Things would be so much easier if you would just drop the pretense. Alright then, how about a simple question for you? Have you ever seen this book in Mr. Garridib's house?
Oh, I never presumed to know all the books he keeps, sir.
Objection!
This is outlandish behavior. This woman is the accused landlady, you say. You implicate a hardworking member of the public. You besmirch her without a shred of evidence. Your actions are unforgivable.
Objection!
It is not mere conjecture, the defense happens to know. But on the day in question, almost exactly the same time as the victim was stabbed on the pavement below, Another incident was taking place in the room on the top floor of Mr. and Mrs. Garradib's house. Good lord, what sort of incident, counsel?
Fire.
A fire,
Yeah.
my lord.
Wait, who read Garrett? Was it me?
I think it was you.
'Cause I was reading pretty much everybody that wasn't. Oh,
Yeah,
was
because I
main
had the two
characters.
main people.
Yeah.
Heard to say it was. Up in the blink of an eye, you know. Whole place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bolly thing. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. Bolly furniture started growing up as well. Worst of it is, lost my favorite. Called the Lion's Pride.
Oh well, I wish we took note of that.
Yeah, true.
That would probably have made this a lot easier.
The Lion's Pride.
Oh wait, I don't want to give him that voice. Whatever.
By Jove, this very same title, the subject of this debate.
Oh dear me.
Objection!
It's risible. All you've done is told the courts that a book by the same name was involved in a fire. In which case, it would be reasonable to assume that it was burnt to ashes. And entirely unreasonable to infer that it magically removed itself on the scene of the crime.
Perhaps it would make more sense if I told you that the cause of the fire was marital discord. Without going into details, it appears that Miss Garradib was terribly enraged. Apparently, she continued to attack Mr. Garradib even amid the flames.
Oh, how awful. I can't even imagine being so horrid to the one you love. Can you, Rolly?
Absolutely not, sir. My petitioner would never raise a finger against me, sir.
Well, she tug against your fucking thing though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Had all my favorite old novels in that case. As soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. Then the water started hurling things at me. There was all backed up against the window and the heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books coming 10 a dozen.
I can't believe she threw flaming objects at me.
Man is back up against the window and he had burning books thrown at him. Good gracious, are you suggesting that the book was thrown through a window and landed coincidentally at the scene of the crime?
Objection!
No. A thorough investigation of the surrounding area was conducted the very evening of the incident. There's no report of the Garradib's window pane being broken.
That's
I know
quite
it
true.
open then.
Yeah. Also no sign of broken glass moved at the Garradib household. It was not conceivable that the window was open at the time
Oh.
and...
Not even remotely. Let's not forget the season and the chilling weather that accompanies it. No London would ever leave an open middle of winter.
You say that, but they had a fireplace. So I feel like I know some people who'd probably like to have the chill come in and have the fireplace and the chill hit them at the same time.
Yeah. Let's postulate this scenario in all seriousness, Counsel. You honestly claim that this book found at the scene was a flaming projectile thrown by Mr. Garradib's wife. I believe it's a possibility, my lord.
It's quite enough.
Yeah, it's probably...
Well, I hope that everyone can see for you what you are now, you little foreign trickster. You call yourself a lawyer, but you're just a coward. A mean coward.
Really?
Even that little tip is the whole neighborhood are light. Honestly. Applying to the mere posing as a maid's appearance for sake. How could you? So you do in this beastly case, not any of it. All you've done is solely our family name.
No, I assure you that was never my intention.
Dragging an upstanding citizen's name through the mud simply to divert attention from your failing defense.
She just tried to swipe at him.
I should box your ears, that's what I should do. It's utterly unforgivable.
Too right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh. How long have we sat here now listening to this Nipponese spouter's fancy foreign theories? But, think about it. At the end of the day, the only person who could have possibly stabbed the victim is that little hunchback with the mustache, and ran away from the scene too.
I declare you're right.
It's true.
Yes, what I tell you.
Makes sense to me.
Sorry, what's that?
Well, it appears that the ladies and gentlemen of the jury are once again in full agreement.
No, they're not.
I mean, they haven't made it official yet, but... What's your position, Lord Van Zeeks? I'm just gonna have a drink.
In truth, my lord, I feel these have been unnecessarily protracted proceedings. But then one must always exercise patience in order to savor the best vintage.
No, wait. The mystery of the fourth book still hasn't been...
Oh, he putting his foot down. If books are your predilection, my learned friend, to study them on your own time. Uh-oh, getting a little bit of lag. Oh, there we go.
What? No, forgive the discourtesy this time. In that case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you'll now state your individual reasons regarding the defense's culpability for the court to hear.
Guilty!
Guilty.
No.
Guilty.
Alright.
Oh,
Guilty.
it's lagging real bad for me.
Guilty.
Is it?
Guilty.
Yeah. Give us a catch up for please.
Yeah, you're good.
I think I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
It was all bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Also, we now have the summation, another summation examination to go on to, I guess.
If they'll even allow that.
We'll see.
Thank you for that unambiguous response. That's twice now. It's over. Listen, Arhuda, don't give up. Miss Sasato, you've forgotten. That isn't over yet. You're not suggesting... Of course, the defense has the right to another examination at this point. We're so convinced the jurors have changed their minds. We still have one more chance. My lord, defense asks reserve its right to a summation examination.
Again, you weak-minded individual. We believe you still have tricks up your sleeve.
I don't intend to trick anybody. I'm to uncover the truth. There's nothing to be downcast. As long as there's a chance, I have to stay strong and determined.
Alright, I guess we're doing it again. So this is just like, we're probably going to have like a bunch of them on the last case. Or it's going to be a to be continued.
Yeah.
Did you want to end it here? So
I
feel like
mean-
I gotta do all that work.
Yeah, we did talk about just doing a few hours, and it has been a few hours.
It's
so
been 3 hours actually. Exactly 3 hours.
Yep.
You want to end it here then? Good place to end it right before we do another summation.
That's true. Yeah, we'll end it here.
Okay. Alright. Let me do something because I'm dumb.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go to just chatting really quick.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean, we're gonna end it. We're probably gonna end it right here. You think?
I mean, I was looking for people to raid, but we had something
No,
to
I was
talk
gonna
about.
do it. Yeah, no. I'm just going to just chatting, so that way we can look for someone to go for.
I mean, okay.
You have anyone in particular?
There's a ton of people on. I don't know, man.
Let me actually go on and see. Yeah, I actually got quite a few people as well online today. Anyone in particular you're aiming towards?
Um,
I see a nerd called Jacob State Farm. He's streaming right now.
oh, yeah, I don't know him.
You want to go raid him?
Never heard of him. No. Nah, I think I'll pass.
All right.
Sounds
fair
too
enough, fair enough.
corporate for me.
I see a cute moth named Mofu streaming right now. She just
Yeah.
started, it looks like.
True.
I don't think I've ever raided Mofu.
Oh, I don't have... That's not the one I was thinking, but yeah, we could do Mafia if you want.
Let me send you their thingy.
Okay, thank you.
Put it
Because
in
there's
collab
another
channel.
moth also streaming too.
Is it Vivilia? Because I see them as well, but they
No.
rebranded back into a moth. Lyra?
Oh, well, let me refresh. Make sure this.
I was gonna say, I see the moths I see on my end that are live right now are Vivilia, Mofu, and
Yeah, mine's up to date.
Lyra.
Mary Poza's on.
Oh, Mary wasn't online for me. Hold on. Did we rate Mary last week?
We have before.
Yeah, I don't think the only reason I'm picking Mofu over Mary though is because I don't think I've ever actually rated Mofu. I know I've rated Mary a few times in the last month.
Yeah, we can do. That's fine.
Yeah, want to do? Let's do Mofu. I sent you their
Yeah, I got it.
channel name. So I started up my raid message. So thank you everybody for who stopped by. As if you are subscribed, here are your raid messages. If you are not, I know I
That
haven't really
matters
been
to me.
updating on. Yes, and as yours, Jake should have his posted if you are on his channel as well. I know I haven't been updated. I haven't been updating Twitter much. That's because I've been like trying to figure stuff out on the Lamp Association end of things.
Yeah.
But yes, I hope to hopefully have updates for everybody soon. Maybe in like tomorrow or later tonight. I'll have to figure that out.
At some
But hopefully
point.
before the end of the week. Yeah, I gotta get off my
I think before
post.
end of the week is good. That's a good
Yeah.
general like.
Yeah.
You'll hear something.
Yeah, but you'll hear something hopefully for what's going to be happening sometime soon. Otherwise, though, please go check out the Jacob the State Farm. He's a good boy. He's a very
Me?
good boy. Yeah, you're a very good boy,
Why
Jake.
me? Why don't you go check out
Go
this
check him out.
lamp?
No, go check out Jakey. He's a big old nerd.
You can
Give
go
him
talk to his chat.
support.
Chat's great.
Exactly. He's a big old nerd. All right. All right. I'm gonna head out, everybody. Go give
Yeah.
Mafu some love.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye.